Your mind is being altered by stoned ape theories with
Hubo,
Kapowski,
and the Dude.
a podcast where we alter our perception of reality and discuss the meaning of life on this pale blue dot.
My state, primate. My state, primate. I stay.
What up?
Dude,
Number
it's
40.
over here.
Right? A little bit.
Fucking changing it up.
I
Changing
know.
it up fully. Fucking got Brendeezy out here on the notes because it's just the three of us. The last time we did this, you were over here and we had no notes and you were very bummed. You had a little bit of a breakdown afterwards.
Yeah. Well, like, here's
And
the
I get
idea.
it. I do get it.
I just want to mine the gold, right? Like, we need that shit so, like, we can fucking know where it's at. You know, at least have a starting point to be like, oh, yeah, look, remember that? That was fucking hilarious. Like, let's fucking, cut that up for clips and shorts and shit, right? Like, we're making more progress with the shorts and clips anyhow. And so,
Fuck yeah.
let's mine that fucking gold, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
We're funny as fuck. And
I like to think we're at least mildly entertaining.
Yeah.
We've been told.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Have the slightest bit of humility. Have the slightest bit of humility, and you're like, "Fuck you, we're the best. Get the fuck out of here."
My mom thinks I'm funny.
Yeah.
Shit.
My mom told me I was the most special.
Brendog's mom thinks I'm hilarious.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Legitimately, though.
So before we get too deep in the podcast, go fucking check out patreon.com/stoned-ape-theories podcast. Like and subscribe on fucking YouTube. Go to the link in the description and follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, all the fucking things. Stoned Ape Theories on everything. Go do the shit. Support us. Give us a follow. We got merch coming soon. Stay tuned. Stay posted. We got shit coming down the fucking pipeline. We the fuck out here.
Yes, indeed.
And today on the podcast, for a little added fucking hoo-yah,
Oh, yeah.
I went to the dispo earlier and got this Ray's iced tea lemonade.
And if weed is not legal in your state, dispo is that slang for the weed stow.
The weed
The
stuff.
weed stow. You know what I'm saying? We out here.
So we got the Ray's iced tea lemonade. That's this one. In the store, it really didn't look this brown. It kind of looks like Dookie water out here.
It does. Yeah,
yeah.
Straight up, dude. It looks like the drip off
You
of
got
a
that
sewage truck.
That shit looks delicious though.
It
The
does.
Fucking
Oh.
raspberry lemonade.
You can't fucking go wrong with raspberry lemonade.
So I figured just to start this fucking podcast off, I'm just gonna drink this. I'm not gonna like chug because I don't want to fuck my stomach up, but I'm gonna get it down as quick as reasonably possible.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take a sip of this.
Cheers.
That's it. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
That's not good. That made a plastic cling. I was like, is this glass?
Oh, it's fucking delicious. Flavor wise.
Before I just down this shit, it is delicious. It tastes.
All right, I'll fucking try it. It
listen,
looks like.
It tastes
Dude,
like
it
Dookie.
looks like fucking
Yeah.
straight up compost tea or like,
Yeah. It doesn't. It doesn't taste like it.
Apple cider.
the chelate at the bottom of the compost.
You
Like
know,
the fucking.
it kind of tastes like a gas station sweet tea.
Okay. You're wrong. You're fucking wrong, dude. That tastes.
That is delicious. That is
this
delicious.
is delicious. And
This
maybe
is-
if I'd have tasted that first, like,
But you just went the straight
Yeah,
downgrade.
but because I fucking tasted this first and I had that, and it tasted like shit, dude. I like twisted tea better,
You know,
and that's saying something.
I got to admit, after taking a sip of that one, it totally makes a difference. Like it 1,000% makes a difference in the taste of this one. Like it.
That might be a discontinued flavor. I feel like.
I don't know. Listen. Oh fuck! What's the Milo's? You ever had Milo's sweet tea?
Yeah,
Yeah, that.
I like their straight up lemonade.
Yeah, but Milo's sweet tea kind of tastes like this. It's not great. So yeah.
Awesome.
Shout out to
Shout out
Milo's.
Milo's.
If you ever want a mediocre sweet tea, it's
And you're at
cheap
Walmart.
yeah, it's
Milo's.
cheap at Walmart.
Yeah, it's right next to the milk.
Yeah.
For sure. Fuck, so there's crazy shit going on here on planet Earth? You know, is there fucking aliens? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yes.
Is the government?
Are they illegal though?
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Like, how would you say
If
that?
an alien from another planet crosses our atmosphere,
But
are
what
they
if we?
illegal aliens?
But
Could
what
you
if
imagine
we're in a
if an
jurisdiction?
alien
What if
got
we're in like
a
an alien
citizenship quicker than like a
jurisdiction?
Mexican?
But like, think about this. What if there's like galactic federations and like there is a jurisdiction that we're not even aware of, right?
Right.
And we are in their jurisdiction. Like, think about that.
Is
Like,
it
there's
jurisdiction
laws.
or jurisdiction?
It's jurisdiction.
It is?
Yes.
I always thought it was jurisdiction. That just has a dick right in the middle of it.
DIC.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like dictionary. Yeah. Yeah. To dictate.
Um,
Yeah.
you know, when you put it that way, makes a lot of fucking sense.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I
jurisprudence.
just didn't realize it had a
Right?
big old dick
What's
right in the
other
middle
one?
of it.
There's jurisprudence,
Jurisdiction.
Those are all the Jurassic.
There's Jurassic Park. There's Jurassic 5.
There's Jurassic World.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, how crazy would that have been if they put out Jurassic Park 5, right? And just called it Jurassic 5 and then had Jurassic 5 do the soundtrack?
Or
They
they're-
missed an
they're the
opportunity.
dinosaurs.
I want to live in a universe that happened.
Fucking Kung
That
Fu
Jurassic
Schoolyard.
5 did the soundtrack for Jurassic 5.
So
Nice.
Yes. That would be amazing.
Yeah, I'm down.
now that I've downed this 100 milligrams of THC, my honest review of Ray's is this flavor could be a lot better.
Yes.
But that shit is delicious.
It is. It is.
That shit is mad good. This is, I mean, it'll get you stoned, probably.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to drink any more of that because I will get faded. So if you guys want to share that, feel free.
Oh yeah, no,
Talking about
I'll
our
take a couple more
viewers.
sips.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, primates, pay attention, primates. What you're going to want to do is next time you go to the weed store, you're going to want to get a Ray's raspberry lemonade.
And then you see what you do is after you get done drinking
And
your
then you
100
butt chug that
milligrams of
motherfucker.
THC,
Yeah.
you then take
And
out
then
your
you-
marijuana joint and you smoke that as well.
Homie's out here. Homie's out here with the canoe,
Yeah.
bro. What is happening?
Dude,
Most
so
How many?
stoned.
But how long? Hold on. How long did it take you to roll this skeleton finger?
So it was the last little bit of the weed that was on the tray. So it took about 20 seconds to fucking sprinkle it in and like just jam it together. That's why if you look at my jar, there is 4 much better rolled joints.
Oh, well then what the fuck are you bringing that to the
I just-
table for?
Dude, I just fucking listen, man. I'll smoke that later to myself.
Please.
Fucking Mister
Please.
out here having way too many standards on joints. Fuck outta
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Do that in privacy.
Fuck your crooked joint.
Yeah.
God damn.
Fucking
Like you don't like free weed?
god damn, dude. Out here hating.
I got standards, son. Shit, you know this. Come on now.
Fucking took 20 seconds at the end. It was like the rest of the weed on the
Bro,
tray.
we did a
Fucking
rolling
whatever.
competition, okay? And that joint was like the one that you rolled in 20 seconds.
Because
looked
that's
like
about
a-
the same amount of time I spent on it. Yeah. It was
Yeah,
at
but
the end of my rolling session. I had already rolled 4 joints at that point.
It
I was
looked
like,
like a-
fuck it, whatever.
It looked like you're going down the freeway at 60 miles an hour steering with your knee.
Yeah, in
joint. That's what
fact.
the fuck that looked like, bro. Like
So-
you hit the bottom of the bag, sitting here trying to roll up while you're fucking cruising.
So
Who
was
hasn't
at,
done that? That's totally fucking safe.
was at the bottom of the bag, but was just looking like at the TV wall, like just kind of by feel, fucking rolling because it was the last little bit. And I was
Oh, you were rolling by braille.
yeah.
Homie's out here like trying
Yeah.
to challenge himself. Okay, so if I put the blindfold on, it does look like a blind person rolled that joint, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you think
You know, I
blind
really
people
didn't
can roll a
expect to
good
get-
joint?
What
This
the
much
fuck?
hate.
Okay,
Didn't expect to get that much hate on that joint.
you did. You knew.
This is donkey butter. If you would like some.
I'll try it. I'll probably take a couple totes.
It's
Is it like
not-
a straight indica.
It's not the sleepiest strain I've ever had. Sometimes I don't know how you're going to react to it because like
My
it,
girl had the
it is an-
GMO that was
yeah,
fire, and
because it
wasn't
is an
sleepy.
indica, but it's not like a super sleepy indica. It's more of a body. Like it does really well with my muscles. I notice
Yeah.
like my whole like, that might also be the fucking 2 weeks of yoga I've done now, but also
Yeah.
the donkey butter fucking
Bro, Yeah, shit's fucking wild out here. So you haven't been fucking hearing about any of the alien shit, any of the fucking the sightings, the
Have
fucking
you seen
Chinese?
No, haven't
okay.
seen any aliens.
Alright.
Have you ever had any like unexplainable phenomenon that you've experienced?
Man, I don't give a fuck.
Have you ever had an
Yes.
What?
anal probe?
You're telling me that if there was proof of extraterrestrial life, like you'd just be like,
Oh, I'd be
meh.
stoked. No, I'd be stoked. That's not what I'm saying.
Well, then why
I'm
are you trying
saying,
to be all nonchalant and
no.
cavalier like you don't give a fuck? Come
No,
on
what
now.
what I mean is that like in terms of that was a bad way to say it. You're correct, but
Meh.
what I mean is the event. I can be a very skeptical believer. So when some shit happens that I can't explain, like a light in the distance, or like I feel like everyone's had that like where you're looking out into the sky and there's a light and then it just
Right.
fucking disappears. And
Bro,
you're like,
where'd that
"The
ashtray
fuck?"
go?
Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know the answer to that one. It should still be up here. I don't know.
We'll just continue to be heathens, I guess.
Here, we can fucking ash into this.
Oh, look at that.
Ta-da! Woohoo! But like anytime that's happened, I've always been like, nah, my brain's playing tricks on me. It's not real. Like for some reason, I immediately go into denial. I'm like, it's not happening. Not to me. Why would it happen to me? Fuck it, whatever. It's probably just some shit I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, me and my brother Funk used to go out in the woods and take a bunch of mushrooms and like call to the aliens and be like, come hang out with us. Like, we want to smoke your space weed and you do your space shrooms.
Space weed does sound good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you guys
they-
wanted to tag team that space pussy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, if they have
That-
space weed.
That
I'm
quality
fucking
space snatch.
stoked. Yeah.
Yeah, some fat alien with low self-esteem comes down and gets spit roasted by fucking Brent. Like, do you think they go through the same? Are they like advanced to where like they don't have like aliens don't have depression and shit? Like they don't have like the human flaws that we go through. Like they don't have low self-esteem.
I like to think they do. I like to think that no
Right,
matter
no,
how much,
yeah.
no matter how
I
much,
like my extraterrestrials to be depressed as well.
yeah, no, I like to think that no matter how advanced you get, you can just like that's like the one thing we constantly try to like improve ourselves out of, but it's just part of consciousness, and you have to like learn to.
Yeah,
deal with
once
it.
you are alive and you become aware that you will die, like the existential dread, it just like seeps in and it's
Dude,
inescapable.
I understand why Zach never wants to come on this fucking podcast. He has to deal with this goddamn mic stand. Everyone else has got scissor arms, and then this shit.
Yeah, I don't. He had it dialed in. I don't
Yeah,
think it's been an issue for him.
Well, it's probably not. It might be user error on my part. It's the first time I've sat over here, but you know, I got it now.
There you go.
Fuck yeah. All right, we're good. I got it now.
Hell yeah.
Problem solved.
Bro, but it's like one of the most exciting things. Like I thought about this shit my whole life, right? Like E.T. came out when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like you've probably had more exposure, right? Just because of the internet and everything to like all this fucking crazy shit. And like, so, you know, people are
And Catholic
the whole
priests.
crop
In my
circle
head, it's like,
phenomenon
it's
and how
always
it was
been-
debunked. You remember
Yeah.
that? Like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
And they were showing how like a crew of like 3 people could go out just with 2x4s and rope, and they could go and do an amazing fucking crop circle in a night. Just
Nice.
3 people and 2x4s. Just stomping down, just like following a
Yeah, I
pattern.
did watch that, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that shit was dope as fuck. Here's the deal: those designs, regardless if it's aliens or not, it's pretty fucking amazing
Yeah.
that they're able to make such symmetrical fucking,
Right.
you know, patterns and designs and be fucking so accurate. Like, what the fuck? Without having a bird's eye view,
Right.
you
To
know?
derail you slightly, every 20 minutes or so, that camera's going to need reset, and I was going to get up and do it, but that's going to be near impossible.
Yeah.
With this fucking stand, so
I
you're going
gotcha.
to have to do
At
that every once
some
in a while.
point, we're gonna have to figure out how to
We're
solve that.
almost
Like,
Yeah.
it sucks that
14
that's even a
minutes.
thing because I
Well,
don't feel like
the fucking remote
other
that's
podcasts
supposed to
have
solve
to deal with that.
like the fucking remote that's sitting there is supposed to solve
Did
all
you
of
guys
our
have
problems.
to do that with your camera, with the one that I have?
I think it's because of the settings that it's being recorded in or something. Like we have to drop the video quality if we want to record. That was how it was explained to me. By
We
the
were
owner
dropping
of
the video
camera.
quality for several episodes unintentionally. Like
That is fair.
We got this badass camera, but our video quality looked like just garbage. I'm like, fuck.
Looks like it's just our phone propped up right there.
Hopefully people are listening to this on Spotify
Or alien.
Yeah, fuck. Hope it would be dope to like broadcast. You know,
think? You think it'd be dope if aliens were
listening?
I think it would be.
Yeah.
They
They should make contact. They really should. Like, here's my deal with aliens. I'm like, listen, you've got the fucking hype. Everybody
And
is
what kind
hyped.
of
It's
drugs-
time to drop the fucking album. All right, it's time to drop.
Check this shit out.
Show us what's up. Come on now.
Like some alien music. Like
Fuck it.
Yeah, like And did they have like art and shit? Do they have like expression
not?
like that? Like we do? And here's the deal. What are their drugs like? Did they just have
Exactly.
you know
That's
what I'm saying?
what
Like,
I'm
what are
most
alien
interested
drugs
in.
like?
Is alien drugs.
Because like
Yeah.
if chemically, right? We've kind of figured out the fucking the periodic table of elements. We kind of know what's the things that there are, and there's like every once in a while we'll find a different combination of things, and it changes the way that it reacts, you know, with our chemistry, right? And so you have like MDMA and LSD and these things, and like before there was ergot, right? But before it was fucking distilled and everything, and the LSD was fucking isolated, and there was the first LSD trip. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
has any other fucking, you know what I'm saying? Any other civilization on any other planet discovered LSD? Because that's when you had to unlock.
Could you imagine
would
if you could
assume-
synthesize crazy drugs from like Mars dust or like moon rock and
Right?
shit?
That's
I
what
would
Dune is
assume
about. Dune
any
is about drugs, space
civilization
drugs.
that can go
It's called spice.
like interplanetary would have figured out all kinds of drugs.
You'd hope.
But what if there's
Or you
like
get
a
the idea to go into space. You're like, God damn.
We talked about this the other day. Like, what if there's chemicals that actually create like like the chemistry is the key to opening up like an interdimensional fucking whether
Like
you
a
can
portal?
perceive
Yeah.
Like, what if that is the key? And so what if these
And
are,
is that what mushrooms are?
exactly like who
Yeah,
fucking knows?
because it's like because that's how you feel. You know, when you take mushrooms, it's like the veil gets peeled back. You know, it's like it's almost like it's a parallel universe that's right the fuck there. And the only way to get to it is to take these weird things that grow out of the ground, and then like the veil just is like whoop, here you go.
Well, and
like
all
color
chemical,
gets more vibrant. Everything is just better.
Right.
and everything
And
is
funnier.
vibrating.
Yeah.
So you understand how like the fucking
Trees move.
how the number on the periodic table is a direct relation to the weight, the atomic weight of something, right? And so each of those things has its own fucking vibrational pattern. That's how they're able to fucking discern like what this gas, this fucking planet is made out of, is because of the signature of what's reflecting off of it. And they're able to fucking determine, oh, that's fucking nitrogen, or that's hydrogen, or that's fucking, you know what I'm
Wild.
saying? Like, and because there's this fucking spectrum.
I always wondered how they knew. Like when they tell you in school and shit, it's like this planet's made of whatever gas.
check
You're
it.
like fucking prove it.
But like, check it out. Like, here it is.
Who
Like,
told you?
atoms are vibration, and
haven't been
molecules. Like, dude, check this out. Like, we use the term vibe all the time, right? Just
Yeah.
loosely, the term vibe.
Yeah.
Right. But like, that's like a prefix for vibration, right? And so like everything
And
is fucking
vibrator.
everything is fucking frequency, dude. Like literally down to the fucking atom, down to the subatomic, like everything is fucking oscillating at a fucking frequency. And so you just combine those things, right? And so if you take a fucking chemical and you alter your fucking chemistry, right? And you're literally vibrating at a different fucking frequency. And what if that is the fucking key to the interdimensional fucking shit? So
That kind of sounds like reality shifting. Have you ever? Have
dude,
you
well,
heard?
that's what I'm talking about. Like,
Okay.
there's people that like,
Yeah.
they claim that with their multi personalities or
That's-
whatever.
that's-
They're-
that's
they're-
my favorite
Oh
thing.
no, I'm shifting right now.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out. Look, get the fuck out. Like, here's the deal. That's on some fucking bullshit
like
right
listen, we need to get you. Like, all right, buddy. We need to start taking you to the hospital so they can examine your amazing powers.
there. Yeah, dude. And so there's like, you've heard of ancient aliens, I'm sure,
Yes.
right? So
I've
fucking-
watched Action Bronson watch his
Oh, bro,
Ancient
it's so good. It's so good. That shit was fan-fucking-tastic. I still will, like, catch an episode here and there. And, I've fucking obsessed. My affinity for history. Like, I fucking obsess over this shit. It's like, yeah, anyhow.
Literally goes to sleep listening to history podcasts.
Oh, dude, Fall of Civilizations. Shout out, fucking Fall of Civilizations. Super fucking dope. It's amazing. Check that shit out. It's dope. But yeah. So there's this idea that in Prometheus they kind of addressed it too, and we talked about it before. Panspermia.
Oh
right?
yeah,
that
was episode 1. That was space jizz.
Yeah, space jizz, panspermia, dude. We had some fucking fire titles in the beginning, and I feel like we need to like do a re-release. You know what I'm saying? We need to do a re-release.
Well, listen,
Start
if you're listening to this podcast right now,
hella audio files.
Go into the backlogs and find episode 1. It's on Spotify.
Yeah, space
episode
jizz.
1, space jizz.
Space jizz, panspermia. Get it?
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Fucking, we were coming up with some fire ass titles.
Yeah. No, the titles have always been a very fun part.
Yeah.
The frustrating one is when you get a title that's like, oh, I really want to use that, and then it's like, yeah, but the algorithm will just shoot you in the dick if you use that title. It's like, fuck, but it's so funny.
Yeah. But dude, there is this idea that all life was seeded from other life on other planets, right? And how like viruses and bacteria that could have existed on other planets could have traveled here through ice, right? And then seeded this planet, or fucking spores, or like tardigrades and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, and so that process has just gone on and on and on, and fucking planets seed.
You
planets,
imagine if a
seed
Venus
planets.
flytrap is that, like that's where a Venus flytrap came from. It's like the only plant that doesn't really look like a fucking plant.
There's a bunch of them, dude. There's a bunch of mushrooms. There's a bunch of
that's-
the pitcher,
yeah, that's fair.
pitcher
Yeah.
plants. There's a bunch of dude. That
Yeah.
shit is weird, bro. Like fun.
Plants are dope.
Yeah, dude. Mushrooms, fucking. Yeah, dude. It's amazing. Mycology is fascinating. And you know the interesting thing about that is that we share more of our genes. Like we're more closely related to mushrooms than plants. Right? They're more close to like our tissue, and they're their own fucking phylum. Right?
Yeah.
So, and there's, dude, it's fucking
Mushrooms are dope. I've been trying to get more into that and learning more about the fucking like the actual, because like clearly I really like plants, whether it be like and the fun plants too.
Yeah.
And so not only am I trying to grow my own produce and shit, but I also want to start growing my own fucking weed. And fucking
Well, dude,
maybe venture into some mushrooms at some point.
you didn't know.
Well, I did
Motherfucker
know.
over here.
I did know because we had a long
Yeah.
conversation about him talking to his plants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah.
hella funny, dude.
Yeah, which
Hella funny.
every time I watch Disjointed and I see fucking Pete sitting
Oh,
there
yeah,
talking
you
to
see him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
for
when he
real.
goes out there and has sex with the embodiment, like the spiritual
Oh,
embodiment
nice.
of the
Oh, yeah, I
marijuana
remember
plant,
that.
I was like, there's Brendog.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. No, but seriously, no. I
That was a
definitely.
good
We've talked about
episode.
growing some fucking killer weed.
Yeah.
You know, we both have experience doing that.
All three of us have
Nice.
experience. Yeah.
It would be nice to fucking, because he had literally like one of the best crops ever, and
That the cops cut down.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Well, also like
Devastating
we
loss.
have so much experience just in
You're
like
supposed to smoke the L, not take the L, bro. Like,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have so much experience also in like just landscaping and plant horticulture and shit for just and like fucking Senor Falcone, like all the random tidbits and factoids and shit that we've gotten. Like it's something I definitely want to get more into because we have a lot and like all the irrigation stuff as well. Because we know how to irrigate plants.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if I can irrigate that plant, I
I
feel like
know.
I can
Well,
figure out
dude,
how to irrigate.
here's the funny thing. You bring up irrigation, and that's one of the main things that like started civilization. When we
Yeah.
figured out how to fucking irrigate and how to fucking have crops, how to store.
how to move water from one place to another is like
Yeah. Dude, like the Mesopotamians
it's
believe.
it's the base of man. Like you move this puddle from here to there. Now you have water over there.
Dude, that's how they moved the stones from the quarry up and down the Nile to build the fucking pyramids and shit. Like, and it's so silly. So back to the ancient aliens shit, right? It's so silly to think that like we needed alien technology to do this, right? Like, there's literally fucking
Shit, at that
reliefs
point,
they
I bet
show.
those people wanted alien technology. They're like, come the fuck down.
Yeah.
Let's make this shit easier. We ain't got to have 50,000 slaves to do this.
Yeah, and there's like these claims that
That
like,
number's
oh, it
very
was
low for the
before
number
they
of slaves.
fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's claims that say like, oh, it was built before there was wheels, before we had figured out the wheels, and I'm like, there's reliefs of chariots, there's reliefs of wheels, there's relief of like, it's
If we could figure out how to make a square, I'm sure we could figure out how to make a fucking circle.
Dude, you wanna know like the shit that they fucking used, like a level and a plumb. You know what a plumb bob is?
Yeah.
Like you just hang a weight on a string.
Yeah, you could just tie a fucking rock and hang
Yeah.
it. It's like, dude, when I see those plumb bobs that they sell, like the super like high end technical plumb bobs, and they're
Yeah.
like $300 fucking dollars. I'm like, I can do the same fucking thing with a rock and a string that I found on the ground.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. It's gravity. It's a fucking
Right,
The
yeah.
fuck are you talking about? All these
And
levels
not
and
only
shit.
that,
It's like,
it's gonna be to the center of the fucking earth. Like
Yeah.
literally to the center of the earth. So like if there's any difference, right, from here to here, if you're using something straight, a plumb is going to give you straight to the center of the earth
Yeah.
from that position. And you know what I'm saying? It's
because
gonna
it's a
be
rock tied to a fucking string.
yeah, it's amazing. It's so simple, but they had this technology. They had a square.
Most good
they had
ideas
a
are
fucking,
very simple.
compass, right?
In
And-
nature.
and they had fucking plumbs and levels.
Yeah.
Like and it's just silly to think that there's so much discrepancy when there's so much evidence of how it was fucking.
Like, yeah, and also, listen, these motherfuckers weren't sitting around all day getting distracted scrolling on TikTok. They didn't have anything else to fucking do. So it's like, all right, well, let's build a giant monument to the fucking gods. Let's build some squares.
Yeah. Yeah. And so there's this term that they use, and you've probably heard me talk about the Younger Dryas and
Yes.
the whole. And
Yeah.
so there's what they call the antediluvian period, and that's before the flood. And they believe that at that time that there was some event, whether it was fucking volcanic, whether it was like a meteor or whatever. And the idea is that it created a super fast ice melt of the ice caps, which released and fucking washed out. And so that's what like the scab lands and shit, and like through Washington, through eastern Washington, there's like evidence of this massive flood that just washed out and fucking created all those that whole
Yeah.
landscape and all the geological features. And like, so there's a lot of evidence that happened, and that there might
the
have
Earth
been
is cool.
fucking civilizations before that, and they just got completely fucking wiped off the map, right? And all we have is the civilizations that were like the remnants of that, of people trying to gather fucking,
No.
can figure out how to carry on, right?
Yeah.
When people are scattered, can you imagine like a massive flood just displacing people? And,
Yeah.
like there might be some people that live, right? But like,
You got to find your way to each other. There's no fucking internet. There's no
whoa,
fucking text
right?
your
Could you
buddy.
imagine
and
you just get swept the fuck out, and like hella people are
You got
getting
smokes-
eaten by
you got
sea
smoke
monsters and
signals,
shit.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like giant squid and fucking octopus,
but then
and
it's like, and
hella
then it goes
fucking
back.
sharks.
What I was just about to start talking about was like, a lot of human invention and everything is just like we get these down these
That was
simple.
great weed, by the way.
Yeah,
It was great.
Donkey butter is
Stoned
fucking
AF.
yeah. Donkey butter is fantastic. Yeah. Listen, man, Phoenix Cannabis, they get some hate, and I get it, because some of their shit, it's because their stuff is rough cut. So some of their shit is.
But soon,
But
here's the deal.
if you take the time at the dispo to fucking look, you can usually like, hey, that one looks way the fuck better than that one, and then all the strains, like, I don't know what the fuck donkey butter is.
Dude, we need to
Indica
create
City- I don't
for
give a fuck.
ourselves like a cash app or something like that people can donate to, just
That's
for
our
the
Patreon.
weed fund.
That's our Patreon.
The weed fund.
Well, the Patreon is pretty much our weed fund. So
I know,
like,
but
go
this would
donate
be like
to us on
direct.
Patreon.
Like, they would be direct. It would literally be like on the Cash App, our account, our name would
Yeah, the
be
weed
like
fund.
Stoned Ape Theories Weed Fund.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, weed $.
And then every 10 episodes, we have to spend the whole
Mm-hmm.
weed fund on a bunch of marijuana that we have to then smoke on the podcast.
Yes,
Right.
It would be great.
Yeah.
Please do
Well-
that. That way he can smoke better weed. He shouldn't be smoking rough
I
cut weed.
have more donkey butter.
I'm gonna pass because I'm super blazed
Yeah,
right
imagine
now.
if it was sober aped theories.
Yeah,
How fucked up would this shit be?
yeah.
Wouldn't have
Dude.
an excuse to talk about all the dick and
It'd
butt
be more
jokes that
fucked
we
up
did.
than we
And
are.
the shit.
It would still happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't shut the fuck up. I still talk about this shit all the. It doesn't matter.
No, listen, people have told me these things before. They're
Yeah.
like, imagine if you were just sober. I'm like, I've done that.
Yeah.
I know what it is. It's the same shit, just less cool.
I don't know. It's still dope.
There's
It
a
has
lot-
its place though.
like,
Sometimes,
sometimes, yeah,
Less
sometimes,
yeah,
yeah. But there's a lot where it's like, I really enjoy medicating with cannabis.
yeah. Like drinking and swimming aren't two things that you would think go together, but they're
And they
really
don't.
fun.
And they don't.
Drinking
I don't.
and swimming
I
is
don't.
the best.
We've talked about
Have
this
you ever
before.
dove off of a cliff when you
Yes.
into the water?
Don't enjoy
like
it.
you just
It
been
just-
sipping a little.
It just kills my fucking buzz.
Bro,
and
my
then I'm
shit
just-
back in the day, I was ghetto as fuck. I would get the space bag. You know what the space
But
bag is?
marijuana and these things, all the things you're talking, like marijuana and swimming is the shit.
Agreed. Agreed. But do you know what a space bag is?
Yes.
The wine, the boxed wine, and you just take the box out and it's just a bag.
Yeah, you
And then-
slap the bag.
Yeah, and then you just hook your hose up to it, like you're fucking, from you ever have a backpack with
Like
a
a
bladder
camel.
in it, a camelback or something like that. Yeah. And so, or you can dump your booze in the camelback.
Right.
Anyhow, there's a lot of ways to
And
do
it
this.
goes to your face hole.
Yeah, exactly. But that was my move back in the day.
Brendog, you should drink more of this.
All right.
I
And
would
then whatever you don't drink, I'm gonna then kill the rest.
and
But you should definitely take your fair share. You can kill it if you want. I'm totally not encouraging him.
Yeah. No, but there was a time in my life where I was a garbage person, and I was drinking a lot of Crisp White. I'm not gonna say the brand. If you know the brand, it's a
Franzia?
white box. Franzia Crisp White. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've tried a lot.
Was
of
I
wine.
right?
Yeah.
Fuck
Straight up, bro. I've tried a lot of wine. A lot of fancy ass wine, dude. Because there was a point in my life where I was a professional person. You go to events, anyhow, fucking like many lifetimes ago now, right? And I've tried a lot of fancy ass fucking wine, and I'll tell you what, Franzia Crisp White is delicious. Franzia Crisp White is
It
fire
is
as fuck.
delicious.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like if you want some sipping, like floating, like if you're gonna go on a float or some shit like that. Here's the deal: the volume that you're gonna have with the volume to alcohol with beer, the wine is better. It tastes better. There's no carbonation, higher alcohol. And it's great on the river, straight up. Like
So I've been
alcohol
trying to
and
taper.
swimming.
I've been trying to taper down my drinking just to less, and I want to just start drinking tequila when I do, just because.
Jesus Christ. He's like, yeah, so what I'm trying to do is basically, I'm not smoking crack anymore, but I'm just doing a little bump here and there. This fucking guy.
It's not like fucking pounding a bottle of tequila, but like making a nice cocktail, and then that's it. You know what
Bro,
I mean?
okay.
And just mainly because tequila, less sugars, less hang. I get bad fucking hang. Like, and my body doesn't handle it well. Like, as much as I love to drink, my body does not fucking handle it well. And since I've been doing my fucking like get up early and do yoga shit,
Bro, because you were kind of getting after it for a minute. Bro,
Oh,
I
yeah.
came over, your little mini fridge is like completely full of pub beer. Like
it's just a white.
yeah.
It's just a white block when you open the
And it
fucking
looked like
door.
you faced it. It looked like you paid somebody from the grocery store to face it. So it just all perfectly lined up.
It's just my fucking
Your OCD, you
when
did it
I'm
yourself.
Yeah, when I'm lining it up, I do it quickly. That's why they're not all perfect, but they all kind
That's
of
funny as
face.
fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, so on some bullshit, just like current affairs, like TV drama bullshit. Have you heard about the fucking Alec Murdaugh case or whatever? This fucking kid crashed this boat and their friend fucking died, and then his dad fucking murdered him and his mom.
Yeah.
And shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
It was
is
just like the craziest fucking retaliation. You're like, whoa.
Yeah,
The
bro.
first part of the story, you're like, all right, I can see how that can. And then it just takes a hard turn. You're like, oh, shit.
No, and how
the
it's like
housekeeper.
legitimately exposing the fucking opiate fucking crisis that we're having in this country, like straight up exposing the fucking opiate crisis, like it's fucking wild, dude. This guy was literally, he said 2,500 milligrams of like Oxycontin a day.
God Dude.
of oxys, and he said sometimes more than 2,500. Homie, have you ever, bro? I've taken 215s. I've taken 215s and been out of my mind, dog. Like, have you ever done Percocets or Oxycontin or hydrocodone or anything
Not
like that?
many times.
Yeah, but dude, when I fucked my knee up, that was the longest I was ever on it, right?
Yeah.
But here's the deal. I'm one of those people that can straight up like cold turkey anything. You know what I'm saying? So like when
What
I no
about
longer
turkey?
needed this, I can't quit cold cut turkey. Cold turkey. I couldn't do that. I do have an addiction to lunch meat, as you can tell, right? But bro, no. After my surgery and everything, and after I went through physical therapy, because like it was fucked up for a minute. I didn't know if I'd ever be able to like run or fucking intercept.
You said you were good, so I was just like trying to be courteous.
Yeah.
Less. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, straight up 2,500 plus milligrams of fucking. And so here's what happened. All this shit happened. Then he checked himself into fucking treatment, right? And then he just got sentenced to like 2 fucking natural life sentences, like back to back.
That's good.
Yeah. He was saying that internet vigilantes that were mad at his son for killing that girl in the boat accident. Like, because they had this legacy, like basically they weren't like, I don't know if they were actually government officials. Did you watch any of it?
Yeah, I watched it all.
Yeah. So were they government officials? They were like a solicitor. They were like the lawyer, the family, the Murdaugh family.
They were lawyers it was like the 4th generation of lawyers.
But they're like the county solicitor or some fucking shit on like a state level.
They had all done like different parts of it from different times because they were doing the prosecution and they're also doing like criminal defense at different points and like all over the place, but just legal counsel in general. Okay. But they knew like everybody and
they like ran the fucking town. Like everybody just turned a blind eye.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, and like he wasn't the first time that like unalived somebody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like apparently
this
is like
dead people by the end of it. Like the house,
and that's just in that one event. But apparently, like with the father and grandfather, like people had unalived as well. They had.
Dude, I still can't get over the 2,500 milligram. Like that's
bro
fucking absurd.
Even 100. If you took 100, bro, you would be fucking faded. You know how much you have to build up your tolerance?
What's the fucking
He smelled. I guarantee you. Have you ever smelled somebody that was addicted to pharmaceuticals?
Yeah,
they have a weird sweet smell. It's like
what's
putrid,
the
like garbage.
How much is in a normal bar? This is how little I know about fucking pill. Like in a Xanax, let's say a Xanax bar.
I think I did 2 Oxy-10s.
Usually they're 4. The Xannies are like 4.
Yeah, in the bar. So I did like 2 of the
Xanax.
Yeah. 2 of the bar. And that was like, it was not a good time. It just made me feel fucking off. And I was like, I don't.
Bro, I took it a couple times and then I woke up the next day and I felt dumb as fuck. Bro, I just felt dumb.
No, dude, when it wore off,
the next day
it was
fucked.
Yeah.
I only did it 2
I
times.
couldn't think.
Yeah.
Bro, my ex-girlfriend, her parents would go down to Mexico every year, and down there, it's just fucking over the counter. You could just fucking go and just get bottles. So they would go to fucking Mexico, and they'd bring back these fucking big bottles of Xanax for her, right? And they're like the 4 bars, and oh, dude, this shit was wild, dude. She had borderline personality. I think we were talking about that shit. Yeah. Like, and that was the craziest shit I ever experienced. She'd literally go
this
from like
does not sound
being
like a
elated.
Good combo.
We talked about it too.
Yeah,
we talked about it too. Like she'd go from being elated, like so happy and fucking like so loving and kind, to just the fucking worst person imaginable. She was so fucking the worst fucking shit. Like she literally just berate you and like try to belittle you and emasculate you and like do the craziest shit.
Yeah, we've talked about it. Yeah,
Bro.
that
And-
shit's fucked.
And like if she drank at all, it amplified that by 1,000%. Dude.
Oh,
And
dude,
I was
those
like, nah,
chicks
I wasn't
when they
with it.
it's a problem.
fuck
It's
all that.
problematic. It's like it just immediately turns into a bad. Yeah, I had an ex, but same borderline fucking it could just like you say one. You didn't even have to fucking say anything. Just eventually, boop, flip switch and like go from happy, cheerful, great fucking time, great time to be around to just the largest cunt you could imagine. Just the and then
I can imagine a large one.
yeah. Yeah.
Your mom had how many kids?
Yeah, 6.
Yeah.
God damn.
But dude, she'd get a fucking sip of alcohol, anything in her, and just problems immediately. Immediately, like try to call the cops on you for selling her drugs. Like that's not how this works. I was like, I don't think you can do that. And she was like, I'm totally gonna fucking, and it just, but like screaming.
Now, did that happen because you couldn't get her more drugs?
I honestly don't know. I don't know why it started.
That shit would happen with my mom.
Because,
right?
so
I think I told you the stories about that shit.
Well, she drank. There was still more left.
My mom can't drink or smoke weed. Like she literally gets fucking like weed psychosis. It's one thing. Like it'll send her over the deep end every single time. Every single fucking time.
It's crazy.
It's weird, dude. It's hella weird. Like some people, they just got that switch that can fucking flip, and they are fucking not right when they smoke weed. It can literally like trigger schizophrenia. There's been a lot of studies about the connection of cannabis, what do they call it? Cannabis induced schizophrenia.
Right.
And
yeah, I've heard of that.
I had a friend. I think I told you about. Like he came to my house in the middle of the night.
I remember why she got mad at me.
Okay.
I remember why she got mad at me because she was using my Xbox Live to play fucking Call of Duty and shit, but I didn't fucking renew the subscription, and so I like it lapsed for a minute where I didn't have it, and she got hella fucking pissed, and then went to like she's like, I have evidence that you have fucking, I'm gonna call the cops on you, you're totally gonna fucking, and so
over an Xbox account being
Awesome.
and she had been drinking at that point, so I believe it was Fireball.
I would just walk away. I would just walk away.
Yeah,
walk
I was not
away.
smart.
That's not even a fucking argument. What are you talking about? There's not even fucking related. Are you fucking kidding me right now? You're not being a sane person.
I believe at that point what I did was I endured it for longer than I wasn't saying anything. I was just kind of letting her go for a minute, and then I was like, all right, well, I gotta head out.
That was the segue, your exit strategy.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
and at that I could just be like, my parents want me home, so gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
But I only had a bike at that point, so I just gotta like bike home, and like the whole time she would try to follow me like partway down the fucking
and just cursing at you the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah. No, it's great times. Good times.
I need to get some smokes is always a classic.
Now hold on.
you to
How many
never come
times
back.
did you and her anger bang? Was that the situation? Was it an anger bang situation?
No, because
Okay.
if she got angry, she would like, one time we mid sex just like had one of those flips and just like got up and fucking walked away, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? And then later, like I was like, all right. So like I got up, I got my fuck, and went out in like the kitchen or whatever. I was like, the fuck was that? She was like, I just wasn't feeling it. I'm like, what the fuck? And she was like, don't touch me. I was like, whoa, okay. And I was like,
Oh, dude.
I gotta go. I did that move a lot with her. It was like, I gotta dip.
We'd be fucking watching a show or something.
This is the same chick where at one of the beginning points, she called my phone like 356 times in like 3 days.
Bro.
So like I literally couldn't use my phone. So I blocked her number, right? She'd just go to like the nearest person, and we're in a high school. There's a million So at a certain point, I was like, I don't want to just be blocking numbers all day from people. But and then she
she like puts a post out with your phone number on it, telling everybody to try to call you.
Nope, never that. just consist. I don't know why she did it for like a week and then never did it again. I don't know what the fuck.
That's psycho shit.
That's
legit psycho shit.
Yeah, dude.
No, we'd be watching a show, right? That she wanted to watch. And she'd be like, "You think she's prettier than me, huh?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you even talking about?" You know what I'm saying? Like, we'd be watching like a cooking show or something like that. And she's out here fucking like getting insecure that like, "Oh, I think the girl or one of the ladies on the show is fucking prettier than her." And then get mad at me. And it's a legit fight. And now we're in a legit fucking fight because she's mad that she thought that I thought.
I don't know if I should be airing all this chick's dirty laundry, but fuck it. She
no names.
She got sent. She fucked off so hard that her parents were eventually like, "All right, you gotta go." So they just like gave her to her like aunt, grandparent. I don't remember. And it's either Idaho or Iowa. I don't really remember. It was one of the I states.
Iowa, Illinois.
It was Iowa, because if it was Idaho, I would have made the Idaho joke all the time. Yeah, so I would have made that joke consistently, so it's got to be Iowa. Point being, within, like, I don't know, maybe a week of her being there, I figured all this out from her Snapchat story. So this is how the story progresses. So first one was like, gonna have a drink, and it's like a bottle of fucking, I don't remember, whatever. And then it was like a couple, and then a little bit later, it was like another picture of like on bottle number 4, and then like and then after 7, it was like number 7. She was like, and then the next snap was
of what? Bottles of what?
I think it was beer. It had to have been beer.
Damn.
I don't know.
Okay. Because I was thinking like she was drinking hard liquor.
No. That would have been like death. No, this was just like, and she can't handle, so lightweight. Got to remember that as well.
Yeah.
And then the next snap was like, going for a drive. And I was like, oh God. And then the next snap after that was like her cruising for a minute. And then the immediate next snap was her in a ditch with a fucking, and she has her phone pointed towards the rear view mirror, so you kind of like see her face, and in the rear view mirror you see a cop walking up with his fucking like the lights are on and he's walking up to the car. And then after that, like radio silence. And then like I don't know, fucking 2 days later was like, got out, had to spend some time in jail. I was like, or like in the holding tank or whatever the fuck. Yeah. And then they let her go after that. I was like, had to spend some time there. I was like, fuck.
3 days in detox. Bro, no, here's how it would go. We would start drinking, and I fucking hated drinking with her, because what would happen was she'd have a drink. She'd have a drink, right? We'd go hang out with her friends. She'd have a drink. And then she'd be like, shots. Yeah, let's get shots. Right? So she has a drink. Now she's 3 shots in. Within fucking 30 minutes of being there, she's blacked out drunk, fucking whipping her tits out, fucking causing a scene, telling people to fuck off, getting me in fights and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to fucking chill out, hang out.
Have a good time.
Yeah, serious. Like, I'm
smoke
not,
a joint.
and it just, every single fucking time we would go somewhere, she would cause a situation,
I'm
or
so happy
she'd
I've
get
always
mad at
been
me.
the stoner. Like, I've always been known as the stoner. I've always been the stoner in every group. It's a good role to play, because you always just get like a neutral, like, I'm always like in a party, I can still be there at the event, but I can be off in the corner just smoking a joint with a few like-minded individuals.
Bro.
And I can see the crazy shit go down, but not reap the repercussions.
No, this is the level of crazy I'm talking about.
And I like that loophole.
She liked titties. She liked chicks. She liked that. She liked to go to bikini baristas. She liked to go to like cowgirls and fucking shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And so we'd go to this place, and you know what I'm saying? She's like, "Oh, you like her tits better than mine." I'm like, the fuck are you talking? Like, you came here, you brought, like, you did this,
dude. This chick,
Like, she liked to get lap dances and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
she was into that. But then she'd always get fucking insecure. She'd be like,
That
oh, she makes
insecurity
your dick
shit
hard, huh?
is
Oh, I bet she
whack.
makes your dick harder than mine, than I do, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
This
All
chick
insecure
slapped
How would
about?
you even measure that?
It's so ridiculous.
The
right?
hardness of my dick.
Bro.
this
and then,
chick
like,
slapped me in the middle of the hallway.
but you
for
said
no,
you never angry bang.
no,
No anger bang.
no.
Bro, then she'd take me out back and fucking suck my dick off.
See,
bro.
that seems like a much better ending than what I got.
But then here's the deal. Here's how every night ended. Her fucking throwing up, right? And passing out, and then me having to fucking babysit her ass and get her home and then fucking clean up the mess. Right? Like
Awesome.
it was the fucking worst. It was
See,
the fucking worst.
I got it. Like I did not treat this chick very like we went on and off a lot because I did not treat this chick very because if it ever got to like that point I was like, all right, I gotta go, and then just dip. But like,
Dude, there is a bar. Is
Is that your technique for breaking up?
no, not necessarily. Actually, maybe. Yeah, kind of.
Bro. Dude, Pete's like,
That's mine too. Yeah.
Dude, actually, yes, it totally is. Because I broke up with one chick by text, and the text I was like, so I guess this is it, right? And she was like, what? And I was like, this is it. She was like, huh? I was like, the end of the relationship? And she was like, oh, I guess. And I was like, cool.
yeah. Dude, there's
I screenshotted that text.
there's a couple of cold ass breakups for sure.
And then I saw her later. I was like, what's up? And she was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was like, I just don't know how to fucking do.
The convenience of technology just makes it easier for me to put some letters in and then send it. And then I just walk away and pretend like you don't exist anymore.
I can be such a fucking awkward person when it comes to,
Bro, there's...
like, all right, and then walk away.
So check this shit out, man. And this is like one of those things that's like, they're like his butthole on the internet. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, that's out there. That exists. And if you find it, there is like a golden ticket
Right.
for that shit. You definitely get a golden ticket for
I would
that
love
shit.
to see my butthole back.
But there is a video.
Back.
Like back in
Yeah.
my arms again.
You gonna print out a picture and hold it?
Yeah.
All right.
Bro, there's surveillance video of me getting my fucking
Dude,
dick
you could
sucked.
actually with modern day technology, you could probably get a picture of your butthole printed onto like a body pillow, and you could legitimately hug it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, man.
Dude, that is a thing.
That I just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheek sheets, bro. It just cheeks. It just fucking cheeks.
It's a large blanket that can
Yeah.
cover your entire bed.
Yeah.
It's just an ass.
Patrick the chocolate starfish.
And like we could do like how could you say it? How would you say it woke? Like the standard attractiveness, like standard attractive. Woke
Standard.
language makes everything hard to say. What normal sexy woman ass? We could have that, but then we could also have like alternative shit for other people. Like
Gucci Berry.
Yeah, exactly. Promote his OnlyFans, which he does have. Go check out Gucci Berry's OnlyFans.
When I realized that his like Gooch is the place between the balls and the like,
And
it
he's
took
the
me
swing to the
Gucci,
sack champion.
Berry, Dingleberry, fucking dude, his
Dude,
whole brand.
He's in New York right now with Cookie Von, who I've also done artwork for, and Airsoft Fatty, and like one other guy who I don't really know.
Airsoft Fatty is hilarious.
Yeah.
Does he let people shoot him with airsoft?
No.
Is he a big fat guy? That
He
just
is,
a
but if you don't know
a
about
pincushion?
listen, go watch. Okay, after this, your homework is to watch Full Force on YouTube.
Dude.
It's iDubbbz. It's great. It's 40 minutes. It's hilarious. You just got to do it.
we still have to fabricate the mukbanger. We need a hot dog launcher, right? We need a hot dog launcher. We need a donut hole launcher, a meatball launcher. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need these things in our life.
Yes.
We need like a mashed potato catapult or like a slingshot where you take a whole fucking thing and just fucking Bow! You just mukbang them.
Yeah.
Right in their face hole. I'm a terrible person, but that to me is funny as fuck. Mukbanging, bro. We're just out here mukbanging. And it sounds, it has such a disgusting ring to it. And, it's like bum fights. Yeah, mukbanging. And then you just get all the mukbangers and literally just mukbang them in their face with whatever their favorite food is.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You get Gucci Berry on that too. I feel like he'd be down.
Dude, they fired dildos at assholes. Like, that shit happened. I saw the dildo launcher. Like, that was funny as fuck, dude. Like, the guy that...
Using a dildo for anything other than its intended purposes is hilarious.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
It's always hilarious.
You should do a building tutorial where you use a dildo as a hammer for everything.
I believe
You're like,
that,
so when you pull your hammer out and you got it in a holster and you just whip out this fucking dildo. Where we literally get the fucking the reciprocal saw attachment and you're just like and it's doing nothing to the or you just go to a glory hole. You just go up to glory hole with the fucking
That'll be $20.
that would be the best. Oh my god, that would be the best fucking surprise ever. Just like, to an unsuspecting person.
That's like a deep throat challenge type shit. Like, you know how they have swallowed and throated?
All right, we got to hit up Adriana Chechik. Can we get a reciprocal saw
Dude, swallowed
dildo?
and throated? Have you ever watched any of that shit?
Yes.
No.
It's
Dude,
like deep
missing
throat,
out.
fucking, dude, that...
It gets so intense though, to the point where like it kind of gets uncomfortable. You're
Sometimes.
like, I don't know if this
I don't
is-
like that shit. I'm not
Yeah.
into the aggressive shit, but bro, when they are professional about that shit, that shit is amazing. If you can do it with a smile on your face,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, there's some chicks,
Why
they're
not?
just not into it, but bro, sometimes I'm guilty, bro. I'm not really into porn that much, but that shit is amazing. It is so impressive. It's a talent, bro, because it really is a talent. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what he said too.
We talked about the Adriana, the check, right? And it's what was it? It was like,
Can we get her to do the reciprocal saw dildo into her mouth? Like, can we say? Because I feel like she'd be down to try that.
and could we make it an actual meat product? Like a kielbasa sausage or something like that. Mukbang.
You got a deep throat to kielbasa for fucking.
You know Bang Bros,
like-
right? There's Bang Bros and they like fucking mukbang.
Yeah, but like, how do we convince her? Like, what do we bribe her with? Because you gotta like, if you do it for like. At the end of it, like, listen, if you can deep throat this thing, you can also eat it at the end.
Yeah.
So if you're down, let us know.
Yeah, it was like the check list, right? Is the fucking oral fixation, eating disorder, daddy issues, and no gag reflex. Check, please. You know what I'm saying? Like, because goddamn, that shit is ridiculous. There's like a couple of those chicks that are amazing. We already talked about it. Luna Star. If you never Google Luna Star. Never Google Luna Star on the internet.
On your school computer.
Yeah, on your school computer. Yeah, definitely.
Dude,
Don't
we had
do
so
that.
many kids that did that.
Bro.
Like, we were also the school that got like an extra assembly that they do
Yeah.
every year now.
I'll fully promote that shit though.
We started it though, where you have to have like a sit down assembly to tell them
Yeah.
everybody not to stop, not to look up porn, and B, like, on the school computer specifically, and not to send nudes to each other.
But what if you do it on your phone on the school network? Is that a no-no?
Any nudes at all, in or off off campus too. Just don't send nudes. It's because it's.
What about
like child porn.
cartoon nudes?
Well, as long as it's not. Again, the idea is that if if high school children are sending nudes, it's child pornography.
God damn it. Yeah, of themselves. Yeah, dude.
So,
it's so
that's
weird,
where
like, when
that's
you're-
where the no is. But like obviously, as we got in trouble
we
for it
didn't
because we were
have-
doing it so much and we got caught.
The closest thing that we had was Polaroids when I was that
I didn't
age.
get caught. Other people got
Polaroids,
caught.
right? So you'd have
Yeah.
to take a Polaroid of your shit and then give
That's
it to
crazy,
a chick.
dude.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking
dude, We
crazy.
didn't have fucking camera phones and shit.
You got to
when I
get the
was-
right angle. You do it once, you got to shake it out and like, nah, not that. You got to what? Just immediately burn it? What do? Do you just throw it in the trash? Or like if you don't like it and you don't, what do? Do you just let it float out there into the ether, I guess? You're just
I don't
like,
fucking
whatever.
know, dude. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you just toss it. But really, what you do is you just prepare ahead of time. You don't want to waste that Polaroid.
Because like the rule we always use was like with nudes, you just like, you never show your face. Because then that's how you get caught. Because like, how are they going to fucking check?
Rule 1, right? But you grew up in an era where you could just literally fucking boop, oh,
Yeah.
boop, oh, like, yeah, no cost, zero cost, whatever. But when
No,
you're
the
doing that,
wildest-
like, you're not even fucking thinking about that shit at all. That like,
No.
oh, you as a fucking youth taking a picture of your shit is technically child pornography.
And so that's why they
Like,
gave
that's
us
fucking
the
wild,
assembly.
dude.
But we were the year that started it. And now every year following it, they do that assembly.
Okay, how many chicks did you send dick pics to in middle school? Were you doing it in middle school?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Is this how
more-
you gained popularity? Is this how you're like, here's the deal. I'm just going to start off. I'm going to get that big dick rumor going right away. You're like, let me fire this one off real quick. Send it to all the female staff.
Listen, sometimes I wish.
You're like, I'm getting straight A's, motherfucker. I don't even got to show up.
Sometimes I wish I was cooler.
Because you can look at your picture and it'll say if she read it or saw it or not. You know what I'm saying?
Here's-
like, oh, she was looking at fucking child porn. Oh, damn. Some fucking
I'm gonna be honest
Mary
with you.
Kay Letourneau shit. You remember her? Bro, it was in Shorewood over in like West Seattle, White Center area. They actually... his mom went there and had her, Mary Kay Letourneau. She was fucked one of her 6th grade students. This fucking Simone. I'm not gonna put fucking name. I'll put her name out there, but yeah, fucking. Maybe give Mary Kay Letourneau a goog. It's interesting. It's worth looking into. But yeah, she was like a pretty ass teacher, and yeah. It was fucking crazy. Like she had like a husband
Ass teacher.
and had children with this husband, then fucking had an affair with a 6th grade student, and then had kids with him. Went to jail, came out, got married, and had more kids.
Oh yeah,
It's
With
fucking
that
wild,
same
dude.
guy.
Yeah.
No, I
Dude.
remember now. Yeah.
I went to school with him in middle
That's
school,
crazy.
dog. Like, his shit was wild. He was like, there wasn't internet then, right? But he would have been internet famous back then, like straight up. Like he was the dude that fucked the hot teacher. and
No,
made
yeah,
her leave
definitely.
and
Yeah,
made her
yeah,
leave her
that's
husband.
insane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Went to jail for him, came out, married him,
Yeah.
had more kids. You know what I'm saying? Like he was literally fucking famous.
Yeah. So we had one kid that got he got well known for being the kid that got caught all the time. I wasn't really like the cool kid to be. But no, and listen, man, I wish I was cool because I just stumbled into a lot of the shit, not really knowing what the fuck to do and just like following because I cared about like video games and shit. So I wasn't. But then also these chicks would text me. So while playing Minecraft and shit, I would like casually text them. And then just eventually get to a point where at night where I could like pay attention to it, I'd like try to get to be like this. Hey, you should send me nudes because it would be awesome, right? And then and then if they were cool, they would. And then if they asked,
Now are
They
you?
were cool.
Oh god, like this is such a weird dude.
And
That
then-
whole fucking thought made it like it's like,
and then if they ask
yeah.
in return, then you do it. If they don't ask, you just keep trucking. That was my policy at least because I was
Nice.
like,
yeah.
You know, why put in the extra work? I was like, cool, got it. Neat. Back to Minecraft.
Wow, bro. Wow. You know, we had MySpace. Once I was like, I think MySpace came out when I was like, I want to say 16, 17, around that time, right? Like that's when MySpace came out. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
It was wild as fuck. I think I was
Dude,
in
I was
my
in school
20s when
my
Facebook started. When Facebook started, I was in my 20s, dude.
Yeah, that's wild.
I had friends that were in college doing their fucking doctorate and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's how I came across it, was because I had a friend who was in college, was like, hey, have you heard of this? It's like, you know, mainly for college students and shit, but like you can send messages and pictures. It's like MySpace, but it's just a little different.
Yeah, that's so fucking wild. I forget our age gap sometimes, but like you have a son that's like you could
Like
almost
a year and a half.
you could almost
younger
be a
than
grandpa. Like that's where it's at,
Bro. Why's he gotta fucking come at me? Why is he like just coming out?
It's not a bad thing,
blazing,
dude.
just guns blazing. He's like, oh
I'm
yeah.
sorry if
by
you
the
don't
way,
like that
your
fucking
pubes
title.
are turning gray, motherfucker.
Are
you
they?
could be a grandpa. You know what I'm saying,
Are they?
bro? Are you kidding me right now?
I don't need you to show me for
No.
proof, but
But like, look at my fucking
that's true.
bro.
Yeah, that's true. That's wild. That's crazy.
Bro, and the fucking carpet matches the drapes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just for real.
believe you,
The
yeah.
carpet matches the drapes. Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
So to answer your original question, about 6 probably.
Gray hairs, fucking gray hair crew over here, dog.
Yeah, your original question was how many chicks did I send dick pics to in middle school? The answer is probably around 6-ish.
Oh.
And then in high school, it was a little more.
Is that how you describe yourself? Probably around 6-ish.
No.
No, I'm just This guy's like, no, he's like probably around like a baker's dozen.
God, fuck no, dude. That sounds inconvenient.
Right?
Like, that
you
sounds
just get a boner and
drastically-
pass the fuck out. Like
Yeah,
you could never
like,
even
you
use the
get
thing.
lightheaded.
You'd literally pass out. There wouldn't be enough blood to go to your brain. Dude, that would fucking suck, dude.
God damn. No.
Yeah. You'd have to have a fucking heart like a horse. If you're hung like a horse, you gotta have a heart like a horse.
Yeah. Nah, that sounds inconvenient.
Bro, that's funny as fuck though. Yeah. Isn't that weird though? Even talking about it after it made me a little uncomfortable. Cause I'm like, oh yeah, weird. But when I was like 14 and 15 thinking about that, like,
Yeah, because you don't think about it.
No.
Like, because, again, you're the same age, so it's like, again, like age, and then the age gap things comes into play, but like, it's common sense, I feel like.
Yeah.
Everyone hopefully has the same
weird.
basic.
Man, it would have been so good to have Zach here for this one to see how uncomfortable he could have got. You know, like I really have tried to be open with him. Like I've tried not to shelter him from a lot of shit. You know, like I was a little weird with the weed thing because like I just wanted to.
You wanted him to stumble into it naturally.
Yeah. But then like I feel like he should have talked to me about it because it's not like he didn't know. You know what I'm saying? It's not like and it just.
No, that one is a weird move.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever actually sent a dick pic, to be honest.
Wow.
Really? Never.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You should try it.
Yeah.
Get on Tinder.
Well, I did make a joke.
But
and-
butthole. But you have sent butthole pics.
Well, I never like sent them to chicks.
Yeah, they're just
Or, like-
there.
Yeah. You're like, hey,
They're just-
baby. You're like, hey, baby. Check this out.
You should Google this name. It may or may not come up. It's just surfing out there in the web.
Dude, that's funny as fuck. Yeah, dude. You should
Check
call
this
your.
the hell out. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, you should call your dick Wesson. You should call your dick Wesson.
Why?
Because then it'd be Broseph Smith and Wesson.
Nice.
Your gun, bro.
There it is.
Just
I got
whipping
it.
it out, dog.
I was sitting here. I was like, can I get it
Broseph
before he
Smith
says it?
and Wesson. Homie. Out here with the gun oil.
I was trying to get it before you
Yeah,
said it.
yeah.
I couldn't do it.
Bro, so we were talking last time about fucking shaving and grooming and like oiling your dick up. You know what I'm saying? Because I was talking about like when I get out of the shower, or especially like if I know I'm going to be fucking getting some action, you know what I'm saying? I fucking oil my shit up. I got the nice fucking, my balls are shaved and lubed. My fucking dick is, you know what I'm saying? You get that sheen on it. You know what I'm saying? Get that fucking, have that glossy sausage. You know what I'm talking about? Like, Because that shit. Because look, I'm saying, man, if you pump that fucker up, make it look, yeah.
Good visual.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. And then we talked about cock rings and how they give it that extra dimension, give you that topography on that, give it the texture, make those veins pop out, like we were fucking talking about that shit. Like there's levels to this shit. I wish I was like, okay, I fucked around with cock rings when I was a kid, but it was like a novelty. You know what Zach said the other day, dude? Literally, we were talking about it. He's like, so the vibrator part's supposed to go on the top. It's for the chick. He's like, I thought it was for your balls, dude. I'm like, yeah, you're buzzing your balls, dude. Buzz balls. He's fucking buzz balls over here, dude. What the fuck? Buzz Lightyear.
You ever put a vibrator on the tip of your dick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, that's how I would fucking masturbate a lot, was with my mom's back massager. I'd put that fucker on high. Bro, I told you I had a den, dude. I had like blankets and pillows behind the couch in the corner, bro. I would steal my mom's fucking, it was like a back massager. It had like texture and fucking, and literally I just put it on the bottom of my dick and just fucking like blast off like 5, 6 in a row and then just take a nap. My mom would be like, God damn it, where's my massager?
No. Well, here, dude, I never knew. I never knew till my girl, and then she
but that was before I was ejaculating. Like I was masturbating before I could ejaculate, and I would have several fucking orgasms in a row. Just blast a couple off until my dick hurt. Right?
That's
like we talked
wild.
about like, that shit. Right?
Yeah.
And so then I was like 11.
Yeah.
I was like 11 or 12 the first time something fucking like shot out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it hurt, dude. The first time
I can
came,
aggressively masturbate.
dude.
Nice. I understand. Like I have injured my dick.
We talked about it, dude. We talked about it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, dude.
And no, I get it.
But it gets raw. Like
Yes,
with
it
the
does.
massager, though, it's like the intensity of it, the vibration is too much. Like it will irritate the skin to where it's like not even, like you don't even want to touch your dick. It's like, you gotta chill out for a few. Like after like 4 or 5
My
of
girl
them,
did it as a joke. I was just like laying there, and she just like was like, I wonder if, and she just like hit it, and I was like, wait a second, like first I was
now,
like,
is this a dick shaped vibrator?
No,
Or is this a massager?
it's like it's the normal like wand massage.
Yeah.
Like the standard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hella funny.
Yeah, and so it hit, and I got scared initially. I was like, "What the fuck?"
You
And
ever
then it
use a
was like-
shower head? You ever use a shower head? Same thing. I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
I'd like fucking,
Yeah.
I'd put it under the
I
head.
think so.
I'd put it under the head of my dick, blasting on the full massage mode. Just fucking.
I don't think I've actually done that. I might have
Homework. Homework. Bro, just
We got to
fucking
do research.
Put it on full fucking blast on like underneath the head, dude. I'm talking like you got maybe 10, 15 seconds. You got 10. It's like one of the fastest I've ever came ever. At first it hurts a little because you're like, whoa, shit, that's intense. But if you can fucking battle through that, you give it like 10 or 15,
Dude.
bro. Maybe 20. And then it's fucking
My
go
fucking
time.
shower has a very aggressive it does, the shower head doesn't come off, but it has a very aggressive massage, like aggressive to the
That's
point where it's
fucking
supposed to get
facts,
like
bro. That's
deep
that's
tissue.
100% facts. I swear to fucking God, dude.
Dude. So
Oh my God, that's fucking embarrassing.
it
dude.
has pressure, like
That's
it has pressure enough to like get deep
That is
tissue.
embarrassing.
But I turned around, right? When you turn around to get it, you gotta aim it towards your chest, because if you turn around too quick, it'll just like nail the top of your dick. And dude,
No, that hurts. The top hurts.
It hurts so fucking
Yeah.
bad. It came out of nowhere because I didn't expect it.
No, and you
so I'm
gotta
just like
grab it and
keeled
hold
over
that
in the
fucker.
shower and
if
like,
you don't
oh.
hold it, if you don't fucking hold it, like it's too much, it'll like fucking blast that, and then it's like springboarding. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
oh,
saying?
dude.
You get the fucking doof, 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 doof. It's like a sprinkle, like one of those sprinklers that goes tuk, 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 tuk. Bro, yeah, so you gotta hold that fucker in place and then just you can kind of determine how far away, how direct, maybe turn the faucet down a little so I've done these things.
Yeah.
I've done these fucking things. bro.
Fucking we out here.
Yeah, dude.
God damn.
Hella funny.
Yeah, one time not one time, but with my parents' pool.
You fucked a pool.
Well, I didn't fuck the pool, but like when the jets came out, I didn't know how to masturbate at the time. 'cause
How
I
old?
was
How old?
Mormon. maybe like 7th grade.
Talking 12, 13.
Sure. Yeah, 12.
Yeah.
I feel like every kid kind of plays with the pool jets at one point or another.
Yeah.
How old were you when you first started masturbating?
I think it was like mid 7th grade.
The first time you ever fucking...
Before I even knew what it was.
Before you ever touched... You never found yourself
Probably
before
11.
then?
No. But I was like...
Really?
Yeah, the pool jets.
I was like 4. I was
Well,
like
11
4.
that I can remember.
Pool
Like,
jets
I don't know
were
if
the
I
first
ever...
for me.
Really? You never touched your dick to please yourself before that? Ever? You got touched... You got hooked on a feeling, bro. And so, like, now, do you have a connection with aquatic? Yeah. Like, does it... Is there anything about that? Have you, like...
high on believing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder if this dude gets, like, near water. Is he, like, the deep...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Dude, would you fuck an octopus's face?
No.
No?
Nope,
That shit
I'm
was
good.
wild
I'll
as
pass.
fuck.
But then I figured out
I was like 4 years old.
masturbating, and yeah.
I was
I didn't
legitimately
need the
like
pool
4.
anymore.
Because I remember getting caught a lot when I was playing with myself. And I remember when I was in kindergarten, I got caught playing with I had my dick out under my desk.
I got in
Because
trouble.
it was like reading time, right? And so I'm just sitting there, like I just got it out and I'm just kind of flicking, not really, I wasn't like getting after it. I'm just kind of sitting there fucking flicking the dickin', Did you ever do that when you were a kid? You didn't do that when you were a kid?
Dick out
You
in
never...
class?
No, I wouldn't say
Where
my
was
dick
it
was
at?
necessarily it was under the desk, and I just kind of had it like out, and I'm just kind of like sitting there, just, it's like during reading time, and my teacher comes over, she's like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And I'm like, try to tidy up, but she saw that my pants were unzipped. Now I'm not shooting any loads, right? And it wasn't like, bro, but I found my
Gotta fucking shake her hand.
But now check this out.
You're like,
That's
hey,
kindergarten.
smell this.
That's kindergarten. You're 6 years old, 5, 6 years old in kindergarten.
Yeah, no, I get it.
And I had
can
already
see
been
it
playing
happen.
with myself since I was like 4. So I was already a year into this. You know what I'm saying? you know what I'm saying? And so like,
I've been doing time, man.
yeah, dude, I'm just saying like by the time, like, cause I was like 12 or 13 the first time I actually ejaculated like out of my dick, and it hurt. It
By
burned.
20, I got 16 years experience jacking off.
Yeah. And like, dude, and then I started getting, laid when I was 14, right?
Fuck.
And so like right into that, like I legitimately could have had 2 children when I was like 16, 17.
See, so like when I called you a grandpa, it's not like, it's just
I'm just saying,
logistically.
dude. I'm just saying.
Logistically speaking.
We just sent them straight to their planets. We just just bypassed Earth. We just sent them straight to their planets. Just fucking at the bank, or you ever get prescriptions at Walmart? They got the vacuum tubes.
You ever heard
Straight
about
up.
people who like believe in semen retention?
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
But
You
you'd
gotta
think the blue
preserve
balls
your
would be a
lives.
fucking thing, though.
It's got to be crazy, man.
Because, dude, you've had blue balls, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, it seems like, this urban myth, but dude, your balls
I've
ache
got a
and
good
throb.
story.
All right,
Yeah,
go for it.
All
Let
right.
her rip.
One time, me and
Can
my
I
brother
first,
Funk.
hold on.
Me
before you
one
start-
time, me and my brother Funk.
Does
How
anybody
many
have
stories,
water
bro?
that I can use?
I have water.
Awesome. Thank you. Preach.
Bro,
Cottonmouth.
hydration.
Dude, these drinks, fantastic, by the way.
I think I drank the perfect amount, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm super
Yeah.
stoned from this.
Bro, and those joints were fire as fuck, too. Hell yeah.
Yeah, they're fantastic. I just got cottonmouth like a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shout out. Excelsior Imperial fucking
That's
mango.
immediately like
Again,
95,000
I'm telling you,
better.
this shit is like award-winning
It's
cider.
really fucking good.
And I don't say that fucking lightly. Like I'm a very fucking critical, like,
Yes,
you're talking about
you
my
are known
standards
to
earlier.
critique.
And that's why I want you to have fucking good weed. I want you to smoke good, like the
Yes,
highest
and
quality
I do
weed.
too. And I
not
wanna have
rough cut,
money.
cheap weed.
Yes, I want to have
Yes.
money.
Yes.
Yes.
So again, go to fucking Patreon.
And listen, I've been
All of our
leveling up
shit.
slowly.
We're about to
Like,
have funny ass shirts out. We're about to have
a real
a
garbage,
bunch of shit.
real garbage person, and I've leveled up a lot. in a very recent time. So, and I'm just trying to keep going on that path.
Hell yeah.
Eventually we'll get there.
Got the momentum going.
Yeah, I
right?
believe that we'll
Like,
get
we're right
there,
here, dude,
but
but
I'm
here's the
gonna
deal.
enjoy it because this shit is still awesome.
Here's the deal. Here's where we're at. You ever go on like a fat ass roller coaster,
Fuck
and it
yeah.
like gets momentum, and then you're going up the hill, and then it kind of slows down.
Yeah.
But then it has that little assist chain where it's like,
Yeah.
that's where we're at right now. We're on that fucking. We're just trying to get over that fucking up to the top, up to that crest. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fucking
Yeah,
feel
very
this
much
shit,
so.
bro.
Yeah.
I feel it, dude. Like, that's fucking real. It's palpable.
Yeah.
Tell me
Yeah.
you don't feel it,
No,
like, in
I
your
agree.
chest. You're like, oh, fuck. Like, this shit is wild. It's getting crazy. It feels, like I'm feeling the tension. I'm feeling the fucking pressure build. But it's like, all of that is building. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And, like, once we fucking crest and once we hit that fucking... Bro, buckle the fuck up, because shit's about to get wild as fuck, dude. It's about to get wild as fuck. You're going to be
Yeah.
like, oh, what do I do? What do I do with all of this opportunity?
So what
do I
what I
fucking
did
do,
this
you know?
morning is I bumped my alarm back from 7 to 6 just because I want to get that little extra bit.
Yeah.
Because
Check this
that's
shit
my
out.
goal is to adjust because it's fucking awesome. It's like
You wanna
and
hear
it
some crazy ass shit?
Like it sucks major balls,
Yeah.
but it's awesome. Like the moment you're
super
doing
cool,
it,
yeah.
it's awesome.
Logan Paul and KSI
Yeah,
launched Prime. Okay? They announced at the fucking fight, because Prime is their new fucking sponsor, right? So that's their new fucking the beverage for the fuck. It's bananas. The fastest growing beverage in history. In history. Fastest growing beverage in history. Not like a year. They launched this shit like a year ago.
that's dumb, stupid.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That is fucking insane. Can you make a note of the KSI, Logan Paul, Prime, UFC, fucking... Yeah. Because that shit, dude, go in there. You have to be proud. I had to respect. I'm like, these fucking YouTubers literally fucking pranked the world. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They had this...
psych.
Yeah, and then they fucking team up at the timing. The timing. You
Yeah.
know, they say that luck is the intersection between preparation and opportunity.
Yeah,
right?
dude.
That's luck. And that's what they fucking did. They each had prepared their own brand, right? And then the opportunity came and they just fucking crossed paths. Dude, you know, exponential multiplier. You know what I'm saying? It blew all that shit up. All the fucking shit that they had done, all the work that they had put into their own brand, their own fucking content, all of that shit, right? And boom, like within the fucking year or maybe might be 2 years. I don't really know
Well,
exactly.
because it's got that effect. Because listen, I saw it in a store, and
right?
I was like,
I had to try that
yeah,
shit.
I was like, I gotta
like,
fucking,
I know.
I got it.
I'm like, I gotta respect it. I gotta respect
Like
the
I know
moves.
about them.
Yeah, dude,
so
What?
How was it?
It's actually legit. Dude.
Yeah, it's
it
good.
actually is legit. I can't fucking hate on it at all.
like I wouldn't say it's anything.
I would love to have them as a sponsor. I would definitely
Well,
say
duh.
like Prime would be dope as fuck. Because like, dude, you know, like we avidly watched the UFC. We avidly watched the fucking fights. Zach came with us. It was dope, dude. We had
Nice.
a blast, dude.
Fuck yeah.
John Jones, fucking ridiculous first round.
I don't even know who
fucking
he fought.
execution, bro. Execution.
Who did he fight?
Dude, made it look like
It was,
child's play. Made Cyril
Cyril
Gane. He's
Gane,
the
yeah.
French champion. He came
Okay.
back his first fight championship. Boom.
He beat everybody else.
Yeah.
Except for Francis. and
How old is
Gane.
he?
John Jones.
Yeah,
I think he's like 37.
that's fucking
8.
wild.
Yeah.
Dude,
First
if you
round,
saw
you say
him,
first round?
he's
Yeah.
dude,
Wild.
He was crazy before, but now he's like he's mad. He's big as fuck, dude. It was insane. It was
He
insane.
gained, like,
dude,
42
he came out
pounds.
just
Holy shit.
From
savage.
last fight to this fight in
he
3
came out
years.
like a fucking
I
it
think I
was
remember hearing about that part.
Yeah.
dude. And dude, he has this whole fucking character arc, right? Now he's like on the up and up, dude, and he seems like dude, he seems genuine, dude. He seems like his heart is in the fucking right place. You know what I'm saying? Like he seems.
That's fucking dope.
It really is, dude. It was inspirational. I'm not gonna lie, dude. That shit was inspirational. And to see him and like he has a light in his eyes. You know, there was a time where he didn't like you could see he was angry. He was like fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like you could see the fire, right? And now it's something else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's something else. And he's not being arrogant or fucking, braggadocious or anything like that. But he is being like supremely confident in his fucking ability, but not in an arrogant way. It seems, dude, it was dope, dude. That the whole
It's
fucking fight
impressive.
card,
Yeah.
the whole fight card, dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened with
fucking
Shevchenko, dude?
Yeah. He
What
blew
the
it.
fuck, dude? That chick, I couldn't even believe it, dude.
Alexa Grasso.
Alexa Grasso came in of amazing fucking fashion and literally fucking tapped out the champion. Like a dominant, aggressive champion who was like,
Who was like 11 time in a row champion.
yeah, dude.
Dude, this is the best time for me. I'm the right amount of stoned for this because you guys are talking a fucking foreign language. I have no idea what's going on, but it's the best. Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going.
It was so good.
Yeah. But yeah,
Fucking
dude.
Bo Nickel winning.
Oh, dude, yeah, the whole fucking fight card. The whole fight card was amazing. Like even the prelims, what we watched of the fucking prelims. Did you watch all the prelims?
No.
Yeah, and even that, like there were some fighters that I haven't ever heard of. You're a little more like in the fucking trenches than I am with this shit, bro. I feel like I'm a pretty avid like fan or whatever, but you're on that next level shit, dude. Where I'm like, damn, he's like telling me shit I didn't know, stats and like crazy ass stats. I'm like, dude, like he could like
and stuff.
no, he could legitimately like have a fucking show like a commentary or like a fucking fight companion with this shit, like with the knowledge that he has about like the trainers, the fucking coaches, all the stats, and like it's crazy. Like he watches, like what is it? What is the they have now the leading up to the fights?
Oh, the weigh-in show.
Yeah, the weigh-in show, and then
Yeah.
they have like it's like a behind the
Like
scenes.
3 hours
Yeah.
of them weighing in. They have the commentary and they all get like drunk. And
What's like the companion show that they have with it?
Embedded.
The Embedded, yeah. Like he's like watching the Embeddeds and shit. Dude, seeing Daniel Cormier, dude, they were drunk as fuck, dude. They literally had a bartender come and just was serving them up drinks, bro. They were fucking faded. And Daniel Cormier was blazed, dude. He was so fun. Dude, they had a magician come on and Cormier was like, oh my God. How do you do? It was fucking hilarious. Oh my God. That shit was funny as fuck.
That shit's
Because they got lit the fuck up. It was funny as fuck.
seeing magic drunk is a fucking wild. It makes it so much better. Like, how did you? Whoa.
Bro, I feel like I unlocked like an achievement. I feel like I'm like ready to really start refining my my comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it seems like I feel like a little hesitant. I feel, like I want to have fun with it. I want it to feel fun. I want it to be fun. I got to go up. I got to fucking cut loose. I got to, you know what I'm saying? I got to get crazy. I got to fire off some fucking, you know what I'm saying? I got to fucking fire up the, like he's telling me I need to do rants. Because he's like, dude, when you fucking fire up a rant,
Dude, rants are the fucking yes.
Yeah,
and
he's like,
I've
you lose
been
your
in,
fucking mind.
Yeah, no, dude. The conversations we had in the van is what started all of this, and that was just fucking hours of us ranting back and forth from various subject to various subject, and it gets absurd.
Yeah,
and it gets hilarious, but it comes from a very real place of, oh God, the sandwiches. That's the real place.
Sandwiches. Bro, sandwiches.
I think I've ranted
For
more about
real.
that subject than almost any other.
Like
Maybe.
it's to the point to where like I would be okay teaching people how to make sandwiches. Like I want to do a
think
tutorial.
You're qualified?
Fuck yes.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Let's do it.
Bro, I want to do like a tutorial, a sandwich making tutorial.
Let's do
Because
it.
there's arguments. Have you seen any of the sandwich debate? Of like the order of how things are supposed to be stacked on a sandwich and how you know what I'm saying? Like that shit fucking matters.
You
don't want a slippery, sloppy sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, fuck that.
I'm gonna be real. Like I wing it a lot with the sandwiches, and it usually turns out all right. Sometimes it does lead to some fuck ups, but my ratio is pretty good.
You still eat the fuck ups?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I still made the food. Like I put in the effort. I fucked it up, but I still put in the effort. You got to follow through. It's important.
I don't know, man. I make the sandwiches that I make for my kids to the same standard that I would make them for myself.
That's good. They'll grow up knowing good sandwich standard.
Food.
Hate. Yeah, I don't know. There's just like a certain fucking like a sandwich in my mind.
Dude, that fucking memory of you in the vegan fucking place we went to is embedded in my skull. You just turning around and going, "Oh, it's stupid," and just walking out.
It couldn't have been more disappointing. It was it was like the universe was laughing in my fucking face. All I wanted was breakfast, dude. We had like 30 minutes to find breakfast, procure breakfast, and get there. And then the dude was late, like 10 minutes. Like we could have actually got breakfast. I'm like, fuck. That was like the icing on the cake. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Well,
and then we go in,
and I think it's fair to say that Brennan and I were fairly unconcerned about breakfast at that point. Like we were good, and which made it all.
I just wanted breakfast, man.
All I could
didn't
think
it was
about
gonna be that fucking goddamn difficult to have some fucking breakfast.
All I could think about is what that lady thought afterwards.
And we found the spot.
Because
like, I want to go back there.
You freaked out.
And
we laughed and
there.
continued laughing all the way out.
Please go back there and have breakfast there.
Yeah, it looked dope.
I haven't been able to stop thinking about it.
It's haunted my dreams.
It's called
I
Hash.
Think about it every night.
It's called Hash. It's over by the fucking park. What the fuck ever cafe. Fuck that place. How the dude? That's why there was 2 people in there. There was fucking 2 people in there. It smelled like a fucking armpit. There's no fucking bacon. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Bacon.
A breakfast burrito? It's black beans and tofu.
The only thing
I'm
I
like,
said
God damn it.
The only thing I said when we got in here was like, I was like, it doesn't smell right.
Dude,
No, they call it fakin'.
fuck that. That place is not going to survive. That place is not going to survive. There was 2 people in there at like the busiest time of the day. And the other place, here's the deal. The other place was so busy all that morning that they were ready to shut down shop at 1 o'clock and just go home. That other place has to stay open 24 hours a day, right? Like literally, they're losing money. There's like 2 people. Those 2 people are the only 2 customers they had all day. They made $5. They have to fucking supply all their staff and everything. Like no way. The other place, they had standing room only. Yeah, because they're fucking pumping the smell of maple bacon through the fucking community, right? Like people are literally just like out walking their dog,
And then
like,
you get used to it, and then you walk into the other place, and you're just like, "Oh God, what is this?"
yeah, what the fuck?
And you're like,
This is fucking beans.
Yes, armpit.
They're serving fucking beans and toast. English breakfast over here. That's what the fuck they got. That's why only 2 people came in. Motherfuckers. God damn it.
It just doesn't. It just doesn't taste right.
I get they're trying to do the right. I get it.
And who even knows if it's the right fucking thing anymore? I see
get
so
it,
much
but-
random information that at this point I'm like, fuck it, whatever.
The disappointment was so intense. Like it literally felt like the universe was just laughing in my fucking face.
Yeah, we were definitely laughing.
in my face. They're like, you could probably go ahead and skip breakfast, bud. Like,
Oh, that lady,
nudge,
like,
nudge, wink, wink.
the
Like,
look on her face, because I made eye contact a little bit after when you turned around. I made eye contact a little bit. She just had like a what expression on her face. Like, she didn't even know what happened. She was like,
so glad.
what? And then,
Fuck.
and then,
Oh,
but
God.
then I don't know. It probably
'Cause it
made
wasn't at
worse
her.
that we were visibly like laughing very loudly as we were following you out, and you were like, "Oh, all the way."
It was unbelievable.
and you're like,
It was fucking unbelievable.
You didn't
this
just
guy's over here like,
walk out
there's
normally.
a Denny's.
You
there's an
stomped out.
IHOP. Like, oh, there's a Denny's. There's an IHOP. We could just fucking go here. Oh, there's a Jack in the Box. I'm like, dude, I'm not trying to eat fucking fast food breakfast. I want like a real breakfast. You know what I'm saying?
Like, you gotta lower your standards, man.
Yeah, that's all he keeps saying. You need to lower your standards. But then we found hash in Olympia, right?
And
over
then
by
what
the mall.
happened? We didn't get food. Guess what? If we had gone to the IHOP, we would have got food.
That I didn't want.
But it still would have.
Like I didn't. That wasn't what I was going for, man. Like I would rather not eat. I was better. Like, look, here's the deal. I was better off the way that it ended than eating it if we would have ate at Jack in the Box. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where I'm at with it. Like I'm not eating at Jack in the Box. I swore off Jack in the Box, dude, and I meant that shit with all of my heart.
I need to
on
get
the Bible.
Give a singular fuck. That means nothing to me.
All right, the Quran then.
I don't care.
I try not
Give
to.
me a stack of all the holy books. I give zero fucks.
All right.
Yeah.
What about all the unholy books?
What the fuck ever. I don't care.
Have you ever had? What's the earliest you've ever had Jack in the Box? Like in the morning. It doesn't count if you
like
stayed up
fucking
from the
time.
night before.
Yeah, like 4 or 5. I've had Jack in the Box at every hour.
Okay,
I've
good.
stayed up real late.
Yeah, there's probably never an hour that I haven't had Jack in the Box.
Okay, yeah, we're good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
You do it in a parking lot. Real.
I'm just like over that in
Real
my life.
gross.
Like we went
Yeah, no, I get
we
it.
went to Burger King today, and I just was like, man,
You just got sad to be there.
yeah.
See,
did. I was like, fuck this. Why did we even do this? I just fucking felt like shit.
part of me like is sad that I'm starting to realize how garbage it is, because I'm like, fuck, now I can't enjoy it. Like I'm still there, and I'm like trying to get the same.
Some
like,
things are meant to be enjoyed, and some things are not. you
yes,
know?
and I'm learning that, but like sometimes I'm still like, man, this Jack in the Box at 8 a.m. isn't hitting like it used to.
Yeah.
It's like, and now I noticeably feel
Well, the
worse.
quality of everything has gone down notably. Like over the past 10 years, I would say like the quality of almost everything has gone down by 50%. Bro, do you remember the G.I. Joes when we were kids? Do you remember like the only thing that's maintained its quality this long is Lego? Lego is the only thing that has
Just stayed the same.
maintained its fucking integrity over generations and generations. Like Lego.
And that's why
I
everybody fucking
salute
loves it.
Lego. Yeah.
That's why everybody loves it.
Yeah, dude. They're a Lego
It's
brick.
fucking great.
Yeah, is still compatible. Fuck Mega Blocks. Fuck like Duplos.
Except for
okay.
younger kids. For younger kids, it's dope because
No.
with the tiny fucking Legos, you don't want them to choke.
Duplos are okay. Mega Blocks are bullshit, and I hate them. I fucking hate them,
Okay, all right.
dude. Like,
cool
hey,
with that.
guess what we were watching? Guess what we were watching the other day?
What was it, Bluey?
No, no, it was neither of those things. No, it was Gumball.
Oh, great show.
Yeah, we were watching Gumball.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Ben Boclet's dope.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yes.
It's
Or
legitimate.
Ben Boclet.
I like the whole multimedia style.
And they
It's
did
cool.
it. Yeah, they did it fantastic. There's
Yeah,
a character
it's
that's
weird.
just an upside down person. Like it's a person's chin. Like it's from here to
Yeah,
here, but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
flipped with eyes.
Yeah,
Googly eyes.
What the fuck are we watching? No. But there's another show that my kids were watching. I don't even know. It's called like Battle Kitty or fucking Warrior
Dude,
Kitty.
have you ever seen Steven Universe?
It's garbage.
No, it's not. No, the fuck, it's not. I love
Steven
that show.
Universe is garbage.
No, it's
I don't
not.
give a
Seen it.
fuck.
No, the
I
fuck, it's
will
not.
literally fucking fight you right now, dude. It is garbage.
It's fantastic.
It's
I
garbage.
Love it. With it. I love that show. It's
No, we
fantastic.
talked about the regular show. I fucking
Regular
hate
show's
that
dope.
shit.
It's
Uncle
dope.
Grandpa is
What
garbage.
the fuck? Did you say
Adventure
you
Time
don't
is
like
dope.
regular show?
Yeah.
The fuck
Yeah.
are you talking about, dude?
Garbage.
It's hilarious.
Garbage.
No.
Garbage. Rick and Morty is dope as fuck. I fuck with that. Yeah, Adventure Time is hella dope. The low quality, dude. It's just I fucking hate.
Regular show's not local. You gotta fucking stick it in for the long. Hey, dude. Yeah, I don't have time. We don't. Yeah, you're not
Look,
gonna get it. You either get it.
I don't
want
to get it.
and
But
I know you don't.
Squidbillies.
That's what I'm not gonna try.
There is one show of like the worst quality ever that I actually enjoyed and thought was funny,
Yeah.
and that was Squidbillies. If you've never
haven't
seen
seen that one.
Squidbillies, it's fucking outrageous and hysterical, and I highly recommend it. But there's a lot of cartoons that are garbage, dude. A lot of cartoons that
Yeah, but some of the ones that you think are garbage are not garbage.
it's not true.
How much Steven Universe did you watch?
More than I care to share, but it's terrible. It's
not.
fucking terrible.
It's
dude.
not.
I wish there was a thing that I could say that
It's
could
cute.
convince me.
It's adorable.
It's
It's fantastic. It's wholesome.
I hate it.
It has a good story.
I despise it.
As it gets into the later seasons, it has a legitimate story, and it plays with fun drama. It's good. I like it. I like the animation
That's
style.
cool.
It's
That's-
rad.
That's fucking fantastic.
It's literally like what helped me get into drawing too. It was fun.
That's what helped you get into drawing. Steven Universe helped you get into drawing.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
Fuck are you talking about right now?
Yeah, dude, the art style is
What
fantastic.
the fuck are you talking about right now, dude?
And then the way they shade, the way the characters bounce around, some people hate it. I like it. It gets more rigid as the seasons progress, but
Yeah.
I like the free form because they just play with it.
Some people like the
And-
Power Rangers too, and like I was.
The Power Rangers are medium.
Here's the
Like,
deal.
I get it, but
Here,
eh.
you want to know something funny? I like My Little Pony better than I like Steven Universe because like my daughter watches the My Little Pony shit, and that shit is more enjoyable to me than Steven Universe. That's facts. That's fucking facts right there. 100%.
Okay, I have that opinion, man.
Bro, like
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen it.
we've watched
I don't
Cat
have an
Dog.
opinion.
Like we've been watching fucking Cat Dog,
Yeah.
and we've been watching
Cat Dog's
like,
great.
the kids have actually been watching.
What do you think about Chowder? You ever seen Chowder? A little purple squishy dude. Chef. Big shit. It's hilarious. Rada rada. Okay.
No, it
No.
doesn't. It doesn't sound like I would like it.
You'd probably hate on it, honestly, thinking about it.
Yeah,
But yeah.
yeah,
Dexter's Laboratory.
yes.
yeah.
Funny as
See?
fuck.
Okay. The Adventures.
Phineas and Ferb. I fuck with
Yeah.
Phineas and
What
Ferb.
about the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy?
No,
What about Foster's Home for Imaginary?
no,
What? Oh, both are fantastic.
no. Fairy godparents. All that whack, lame.
It's as a kid, as a
It
kid.
is weak as fuck, dude. I don't
Funny.
fuck with it. Like I'm a grown ass man, bro.
Well,
I'm
again-
40. I'm as old in years as this episode is, right?
As a
Like-
kid, Fairly Odd Parents was dope. Now it's like, whatever. But yeah,
Bro, I had Ninja Turtles, dog. Like we had good cartoons.
we had
You
a
know?
version of Ninja Turtles.
It was
wasn't
terrible.
The same,
no,
but
it wasn't. It wasn't, dude. We had,
I had to go back and find the cool shit.
We had X-Men. We had fucking Spider-Man. We had fucking Batman, dude. Like we had good ass fucking cartoons, and even before that was He-Man and fucking Battle Cats. But you know what I'm talking about? Fucking Thundercats. We had like Transformers.
Yeah.
It was good, and it was all hand drawn. It was like, you know what I'm saying? There was like a quality and a standard.
Now it kind of makes me sad. It's just like it's gone.
What?
Fucking Gone to the Wind. That style. That everything about that style is good because everybody everything is.
Dude, we had Darkwing Duck. We had fucking even
dude, the
DuckTales.
Transformers cartoons
DuckTales.
that kids get now are like quasi 3D and like they're 3D animated, but it looks sloppy and blocky, and it's like I get kind of
everything got downgraded, dude. Everything got downgraded.
It's not nearly as cool as what the fuck it was.
Like after 2010, everything just went downhill. The quality of everything.
See, I got born at the perfect time to watch the rise and then immediately see the fall.
Like I struggled with King of the Hill.
Oh, I love that show.
I struggled with it, not the writing, just the quality of it. You know?
Yeah, sometimes the
But
animation.
I loved The Simpsons.
But I learned to love it.
The Simpsons, and I fucking thought that Beavis and Butthead was fucking hilarious.
See, I can learn to love a lot of shit.
Beavis and Butthead was fucking hilarious, and Beavis and Butthead Do America,
Yeah.
bro. The
Classic.
last one though. Have you watched it? Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe or something like that. I tried to watch it. Did you watch it? The new one?
No.
Okay. We should try to watch it. I think it's worth a watch. But yeah. I tried to watch it with Zach and we both fucking fell asleep. And that's like not a good sign.
No, that's really not a good sell.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And I know for a fact that like, yeah, no, I don't watch a lot of movies like that. And when I do, it's usually with my girl, and that's not like a movie that would usually recommend like to her.
Yeah.
And if that's the recommendation that I'm going in with, I don't want to like waste my hard sell on that. And other than that, I just don't care to.
Yeah.
Consume media weird.
Yeah.
Watch a lot of podcasts.
Yeah, recently, since all my prescriptions, I haven't been using my other bank account that I had literally all of my subscriptions on, dude. And so I got dinged with all these overdraft charges because I've been primarily using my Cash App for I switched everything over.
Yeah.
I've been using my Cash App a lot lately for all my fucking bills and shit. But a lot of my subs that I've always had on my bank card, right? So I didn't have any money in my bank card. So my fucking YouTube, my fucking Spotify, like everything.
You do YouTube Premium?
Yeah. Fuck
Fucking
yeah.
Why?
Because I just have albums and dude, I don't know. I'm a hoarder. I'm a music hoarder. I hoard videos and shit. Like I got problems.
If it's not on Spotify, fucking whatever.
Yeah,
I'll listen to it on YouTube when I'm there, but like I'll just like leave my phone on.
YouTube has some obscure shit that you can't legitimately.
I'm aware, and I'll play it, and then I'll just leave my phone on, and like my screen on, and just let it go. Yeah.
I turn my screen off like I turn lights off in my house. I hate my screen.
I'll always forget it one time. I'll go to like jam and I'll fucking turn the phone off one time and then I'll stop and be like, oh fuck, and then I'll remember and then I'll set it down. But it's always once.
That's fucking hilarious. Dude. So what the fuck is going on with this?
Fucking stoned as fuck.
Yeah, we got radio silence over here. Homie's just like trapped in his head right now. He's like, I don't even what.
Fucking
I'm trying. Sorry.
Dude,
here we go. Fucking Ray's raspberry lemonade.
bomb.
That's what's
Fire.
going on. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
No, that shit was dope.
Seriously though.
But yeah, I was gonna tell a story earlier, but I forgot what the story was.
Nice.
'Cause
And I
I'm
will
super
say,
stoned.
like edibles don't hit me fantastic. This hit great. This shit's great. Wonderful.
Is it a masturbating story?
It's about me and funk.
Yeah. Masturbating.
Master.
The Dutch rudder. The reach around. Brother John's dream. Brother John's dream. Dude, he told me a story on the way here, bro, because we were joking. Because the silhouette for their album is them face to face with their tongues out, like they're licking tongues. And I said it'd be hella funny if like they just kept the silhouette theme for their albums, because Brother Funk might be moving to Olympia, and guess who's going to be coming on the motherfucking podcast if that shit happens?
Yeah. No, that'd be fantastic.
And then Brothers with Benefits rides again. Yeah, and we can fucking launch them under the collaboratory as long as they promise to change the fucking, or to just redo a new launch, bro. Because like
different album title.
We talk the silhouette theme.
Album title.
What's wrong with the album title?
The silhouette.
I don't know.
The silhouette.
You want to tell me the thing that might possibly be wrong with your album title?
We're gonna bleep it out, please. You gotta fucking.
I'm not
bleep
gonna say it. Just go look it up.
Brothers with Benefits. Where can they find Brothers with Benefits?
On Spotify, YouTube,
Brothers with
Instagram,
Benefits.
Bros W Benefits.
Patreon.
Yeah, we do actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking shout out your shit,
Patreon.
motherfucker.
Fuck yeah.
They got shirts.
Yeah,
you got
right.
shirts.
Yeah, brotherswithbenefits.com.
And you're probably not even wearing one today, huh?
No.
Dude,
I got shirts though.
he rocks his own shit and it's funny as fuck.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's his face. Like, do the face. Yeah.
This.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
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 And it says, and the shirt says,
Says, Satan loves you and so do I. Broseph Smith.
hell yeah. And Wesson. Can you get Wesson tattooed on your dick, and so that you just have to explain it all, like, why is Wesson on there? Because Wesson's also like a vegetable oil brand too.
Nice. That's true.
Oh, dude, that's funny.
We were talking earlier too about me doing like a comedy bit with me wearing like 4 different types of clothing, but like through the
It is
bit
funny. I
and
can
telling
see it.
jokes. Like I go from like one part of being Brennan and then like tearing off those clothes, and then I'm in like the other character Brennan, and then like of going from like Mormon Brennan or like even young Brennan like Mormon Brennan to
Dude, I think
but then at the end I have like no clothes and just like a thong.
yeah, it'd be hella funny, dude. But like, no, it'd be Mormon, like dressed up in the thing, but then it has Broseph Smith, like the name tag, like the Mormon name tag with Latter-day Satanist, right?
That was
on it.
fucking wild.
He tears it off. He tears it off, and then it's Boy Scout, like hiker, mountaineering, fucking rock climbing, like just backpack. You know what I'm saying? Like he literally would just bring his backpack, and that'd be the only prop he would need for this. Everything else he has, all the clothes he has. He's like wearing the Chaco sandals. Dude, it'd be funny as fuck, dude. And then at the end, he's just in a thong,
like fake beards and stuff.
Yeah.
Here's the one thing.
In the end, you're just.
Here's the only thing I'm concerned about.
It's just you with like the longest fucking beard, almost down to like to your belly button.
You
like
gotta practice taking on and off all that shit.
Yeah, it's funny as fuck, dude.
Yeah, you gotta practice taking on and off all that shit, because like if you get hung up on stage, it might be funny, but also it might totally not be.
Right. No, yeah.
I don't care. I think it'll go. I can see it clear. Yeah, it's hilarious. I literally think it'll fly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I definitely will practice it.
But at the end, you literally have
out.
to have a dildo up your ass the whole time. And that's at the end, you just turn around and just show. And everyone would be like, what the fuck? And you just had the dildo in your ass the whole time. Through every costume change. Through every costume change. And then at the end, you're wearing a thong with the fucking. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
It doesn't sound as funny to me.
No, that's like on. Oh
know
my
if
god,
that's-
dude! No,
I don't-
no, dude. Have you ever seen
I
Ace
was-
Ventura? That's
I
like the
was-
reveal on Ace
Oh,
Ventura,
yeah.
where the whole time the guy has his nuts and dick tucked back, and she's the police chief,
Right.
But then it turns around and he's like, "That's either the worst case of hemorrhoids I ever seen."
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah.
Reveal.
That just seems like the worst version of that. I don't know about that, man. Like, I was questionable up until that point, but
It doesn't actually have to be a dildo up your ass, but if it was like the base and the balls that are like hanging out of your thong,
But
it doesn't.
why?
You don't have to have the
What
business.
the fuck is that?
But like the reveal at the end where it's like, oh shit, you're naked, and it's just like, and then every. You don't have to have the business.
But then would I really
actually-
be naked is the question.
Yeah, right. Oh man.
fuck.
But just the
Yeah, I don't
discomfort.
know.
But just the like the added thing is the assumption is when everybody
I
sees
feel
it,
like
the
you'd-
discomfort,
you'd
they're gonna be like,
maybe
"Oh my god!"
lose.
Like he's literally been performing this whole thing with this dildo up his ass. It's like, dude. Who were we talking about the other day? The crazy fucking punk guy that would like shove the microphone up his ass on stage.
GG.
G.G. Allen. Have you heard of G.G. Allen? Do you know this guy?
No.
He would like shove fucking beer bottles up his ass and shove the microphone up his
fuck
ass
that.
on stage. He'd eat like light bulbs and shit. He'd just do like the craziest shit. He'd like cut himself up on stage. He'd have people like throw shit at him.
fuck?
He'd like
it
he'd
was
like
fucked up.
eat his own shit. He'd eat, like people are into the grotesque and that kind of shit. Like, and if you have that kind of humor, you know what I'm saying? Like, if someone was to perform a whole bit and have had a dildo up their ass the entire time, that is like an outrageously absurd,
I think
hysterical
you should
thing.
do that.
No, bro, I can't even imagine. It would be funny, but bro, no, the discomfort. Exactly. That's what makes it so funny is the assumption of the discomfort. Dude.
I feel if I was a magician
Dude,
and made
but
it
like-
look like it came from the
Bro, what if it's like one of those the
like,
snake in a
G-
can?
But like,
that,
okay, so G.G.
Yeah.
Allen or whatever, did he do it easily?
no, bro, he would literally like just forcefully stuff shit up his ass. He would shit and like he would piss on people. He'd jack off and like, you ever see any of his like wild shit?
I'm out.
I don't think so,
It's
but I heard
fucking
about it.
gnarly as fuck, dude.
I'm out.
It's gnarly.
Right?
It's fucking gnarly. Yeah.
Yeah, if my friend invited me to that show, I'm not gonna lie, I'd ponder it.
Yeah.
I'd question it.
Shit and piss and blood and cum.
But
and
would
spit.
you see Black Santas
yeah, I
in
don't know.
space? Would you go watch Black Santas in space?
Yes, of course.
Wouldn't I just still again help sponsor
You've also called
Black Santas
my
in space.
taste. You've also called my tastes trash at times. And Black
about certain
Santas-
things. Everybody's
Black
okay to
Santa-
have a trash.
Black Santas in space. I just, man, I like the stuff that's so stupid. It's got to be that.
Yeah.
It's got to be so just.
Like
Martin Lawrence.
we talked about doing the teleporta potty, and it's just a series of him like going into porta potties, teleporting to a different porta potty somewhere, coming out and just being like,
Yeah.
like, oh, where the fuck am I?
Or,
You know?
or sending my shits to other dimensions because they smell so bad and it's funny.
Bro, dude, that shit was funny today, right? That shit was funny as fuck today. Bro, Levi comes out of the bathroom. He's like, dang, Brentalk blew it up in there. He's like, I had to spray the stuff. Dude. Oh, man.
God.
Bad.
Dude, that shit was so funny. Oh.
I even sprayed it before I left.
Overpowered.
No. The other day, I'm out in the
It
kitchen.
probably doesn't help
I'm out
that
in the
he's lower
kitchen.
to the ground too.
Dude, I'm out in the kitchen. I don't know if I was cooking or doing dishes or what the fuck I was doing in the
Closer
kitchen.
to the source.
Bro, and literally, it was like 15 minutes prior. He had came out of the bathroom already, and he's like sitting out in the living room or something. And I was like, whoa. I'm like, dude, are you serious right now? Like, that was 15 minutes ago. This shit is like, it just came out and was just like, poof, punched me right in the fucking nostril.
You thought it was knocked out, but he came
Bro.
back.
Fought back.
Dude, serious. It was astonishing.
My bad.
I wonder if that's a thing. Do people actually, like, is there a competition where people measure the stink of their farts or shit?
I've definitely
It sounds like we're living in a
Yeah.
fucking universe where that has to be a fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's people that are forcefully eating hot dogs, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this has to be a thing where people's, like, how is stink measured? How is smell measured?
It's got to be all reactionary, right? Like
How is
you're-
smell measured?
Probably, I guess, like.
How is
Oh,
smell
would it
measured?
be? Would it be how your face?
Do you know how smell is measured?
Would it be how your face reacts to it?
Whoa. Dude, have you ever thought about how smell is measured?
No.
Because it's like they call it the olfactory glands or whatever, your olfactory
Okay.
senses. You know, and like how dogs and fucking different animals have like different, abilities. They can smell shit like sharks and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how is smell measured? Like, that's fucking fascinating, dude. I never thought about that. Have you ever thought about that?
Well, the way
Have you
you
ever wondered, like, how the fuck is
no,
smell
but it's
measured? What the fuck? Oh, shit. Okay. Odors are measured via the human nose. You're kind of right there. Like, is that reaction, human nose, right? And are ranked on a scale of 0 to 6, with 0 being no odor and 6 being intolerable. Specifically trained odor assessors are used to
that
detect
mean?
the strength of the odor and its concentration in the location in terms of odor units per meter cubed.
odor units
Odor
per
units.
meter cubed.
Now that's in the UK.
Oh well.
Yeah, never mind that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck those
What does
people.
America say about it?
Okay. Wikipedia. An olfactometer is an instrument used to detect and measure odor dilution. Olfactometers are used in a conjunction with human subjects in laboratory settings, most often in market research, to quantify and qualify human olfaction. Olfactometers are used to gauge the odor detection threshold of substances.
This is how you
To
know we
measure
got stoned on
intensity,
Stoned Ape
olfactometers
Theories.
introduce an odorous gas as a baseline against which other odors are compared. Anyhow. But what is the unit? That's just what it is? Is it olfaction?
I don't think anyone knows.
It says it's measured by the human nose. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. And so it's like a 0 to 6.
Yeah, it's like 0 to 6 scale based
Like,
on the
that's
human
fucked up.
nose. You're like, okay, and they're like odor units per meter squared. You're like, fuck yeah, whatever that
Have
means.
you ever had anyone that wanted you to smell their finger that it was something that smelled delicious?
Delicious? Yes.
Yes.
It's been both ways.
Yeah.
Had someone come up to me with very gross shit.
Do you listen to or watch Stiff Socks?
Sometimes.
Okay, so they had fucking Matt Rife. He's a comedian. Do you know who he is?
Not really.
He has a bunch of fucking clips online. He's fucking hilarious. Anyhow, dude, he's on Stiff Socks, and they're fucking talking about tit size and talking about pussy and all this. And he's like, he's like, I might fucking break the internet with this one. He's like, but he's like, I'm not really 100% on like the whole design of the vagina. I'm like, what has he seen? Because like we talked about this before. The roast beef, I'm out. I'm out. Like no fucking ham. What was the ham pocket? That I heard the other day.
Well, what
like
does he
ham
want
purse
to
or
change?
ham
Did he
pocket?
say what he wanted us to change
Ham
it
wallet.
to?
Ham wallet. That is a disgusting term for a pussy, dude.
What did he want to change it to?
I don't know.
Well,
I think,
that's fucking. But you can't just say it's fucking inferior and not explain it, like
look,
how the fuck.
bro. When we were talking about eating pussy, and Zach's like, "You use your nose." I'm like, homie, how are you eating pussy? I'm like, bruh.
Sometimes it's
I'm like, it made me wanted to do a fucking tutorial on this shit.
Dude,
because
sometimes it's involuntary. Like, it should be involuntary. Like, you just get the fuck in there and then it's just there, you know?
yeah, but then like the clit, like you can.
Well, yeah, and then once you
bro.
feel it should just be instinct from there.
Like
to be
I'm
oh,
doing
duh.
a facial. I'm
Yeah.
getting a facial. Like if I'm eating pussy, I'm getting a facial. It doesn't matter if I'm eating it from the front or the back. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting in there. I put my whole fucking face in that pussy. I use the whole face. I'll get in there with the cheek. I'll get in there with the nose. You know what I'm saying? Like I fucking protrude my tongue out. You know, like sometimes you got to tongue fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to lick the walls. You know, like get your tongue in there and fucking, you know, put some pressure on the sides, and then you know you move your nose around on the clit. Use the top of your nose, like pet it.
So basically, you're like the pussy whisperer.
I don't fucking know, but like a pretty pussy, you know, like you got to get in there. There's been some pussies I wasn't willing to fucking go all in there because, bro, that roast beef, immediate boner be gone, dude. I can't even. No, bro. And at 40, it's like one of those situations too where it's like if you're not in it, not without some assistance. You need a Blue Chew or fucking Cialis or something, because unless you're legitimately like aroused, like I'm at the point now where I legitimately have to be like fully fucking aroused to sustain, you know, an erection, because like they were talking about duration
Don't
too.
have the time.
Okay. All right. Well, let's fucking talk about this, right? Like, what do you consider a quickie? Like, what's a quickie to you?
10, 20.
Right? Like I'd say like that's, dude, there's people out here talking like 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 4
It
minutes.
can happen,
5
but
minutes.
it's never like by choice, you know? Like you go and then you have to get like an alarm rings and you're like, oh fuck, I got it. And then you go. Like it's never.
It's like, no, just finish, right? Like that
Yeah,
type
you're
of
like,
shit.
you're like, oh, gotta just go. And then, because the alarm went off and you're like, oh, we're late. Fuck it. Sometimes it's like, oh, we're late. Well, keep going. We got another 10.
Nice.
At least.
Yeah. 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 It's interesting though.
And then it just depends on like how late you want to be from there. It's like, do we just keep digging ourselves this hole or do we stop here?
Or do we just send that text?
Digging.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, shit, we're not gonna make it. Something came up. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to.
No. Yeah. Sorry, feeling like shit. Can't make it today. Probably be in tomorrow.
In that
though.
case, like feeling like shit feels really good.
Yeah, and you're like, yeah, you know, feeling like shit today, probably better tomorrow, but you know, Thursday, you know, the next Thursday I'll probably be feeling like shit again. So
Yeah.
just mark that in your calendar, just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. This is like one thing I was going to talk to Zach about. Like, you can't be out here with no weak ass dick game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's out here. He's like, yeah, but I fill a Gatorade bottle up. I'm like, all right, man, but like, that's cool and all, but you know, what are you doing with the thing? You know, because it's like, as a father, I feel like it's different. Like, are you going to be proud of your daughter's fucking skills? It doesn't really work like that, right? Like, you're not going to be like that one father that went to the fucking the film awards, right? The adult film awards, and was like there, and his daughter's winning like best blowjob of the year, and they're like, yeah, so you're cool with this? He's like, yeah, I'm her #1 fan or some shit. I'm like, homie, that is fucking acceptable. Like, you're out here just like, it's like that. He's like showing her to all your friends and shit. Just like, yeah, doesn't she fucking suck dick so good? She's so good. I'm so proud of her. She's just the best fucking little cocksucker. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, that is unacceptable. right?
No, thank you.
But now imagine that your son is a porn star and he's got like, he's out there swinging that hammer. You know what I'm saying? Like that might be a little different. You might be like, well, yeah, actually,
Man, my logic is so fucked up. You know where my brain immediately went to? I'm such a bum where I was like, well, if it's a good living, maybe you can, provide a little bit up front. Pay a little bit back for all those years.
Yeah, you're like, maybe I'll invest in his OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
it depends how well we're doing at that point. Ideally, you'd like to invest in their shit.
you see how that switch flipped, though? It's like a little different. You know what I'm saying? It's a little different. A little different.
No,
Double standards and shit.
that first one's a joke. The real one is like, you just want to fucking, like, I just want to prepare my kids. Like, that shit hit way quick.
What?
Like that immediate thought of like, I don't want to fuck up because I want my kids to not, like, have a good life, basically. That should be cool. Yeah. I think they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like having kids. They're dope.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, other times, man,
they're so funny. Their personalities are so different, right? But ours got to get separated. They do better when they're separated. They spend too much time together. They just fucking bicker and.
I'm in a very anxious waiting stage because like we're having this kid and I have no idea how my daughter's gonna react to this one.
Yeah.
And like, oh, dude, my daughter the other day, we have these boxes that she puts all of her toys in, and the bottom floor bit comes out, and it's just like a flat cardboard tray thing. Dude, so we're potty training. She just took a shit on that fucking cardboard fucking platform, and then just like got up and was like, and like then went to like grab it and go to hand it to me, and I was like, no, because I didn't want to, get shit all over the place, but then I had to clean the shit off of it's a good time. And then I had that thought of like, if this was anything else, if this was any other fucking, fuck that, like, you get your cats, dogs, and kids, and the only things you ever clean up shit for. Anything else.
There's been repulsive. 2 times where I've been like violent towards any animal or anything like that, right? And one of those times
all right.
is when I had a dog, and I come around the corner, and this other dog is fucking my dog, right? And
oh yeah, you told me this story.
And so anyhow,
that's a good story.
do you know how dog dicks work?
The red rocket.
It's like a catheter. What happens is once it's inside, it balloons at the end. Right? And so when he goes to run away, the balloon part is stuck in my dog. And so my dog's yelping like she's fucking dying. Right? Then finally his shit, like I kicked this fucking dog. Right? And then his dick drops down, is dragging on the fucking ground and shit. He's yelping. My dog's yelping. And it's like this whole fucking fucked up situation.
Oh, God.
And then when this fucking cat pissed on my chest, like I was sleeping, it was hot summer and we were sleeping. I was sleeping in the living room.
Yeah.
And this
you should never hurt an animal, but I would hurt that fucking animal
directly on my like right between my fucking tits, right here on my chest, and it went like this up my neck, like around my neck, and then down on the sides. And I woke up and I was just like, I just smelled the fucking cat piss, and I just grabbed the fucking cat and chucked that fucker across the room, and I was like, what the fuck? I lost my fucking mind, dude. I couldn't even believe it. And I'm just sitting there like like glitching the fuck out because I was just so fucking disgusted and pissed off. And then like I went, and what happened was my girlfriend had shut the door on the fucking where the litter box was.
Yeah.
And so the cat couldn't get in there. And then I opened it, and the fucking cat box was full. Like she hadn't cleaned it in like weeks. And this cat doesn't even want to shit in its own fucking cat box. And so it's fucking pissing on me. Oh God, I fucking lost my mind.
Fucked up.
I lost my mind.
My cat pissed on the rug.
I was like, you either need to learn.
Day.
I like lectured her about being responsible for her cat.
I didn't realize till I was doing yoga.
In total dick mode, dude.
I went to lay down, like doing yoga and shit, and I like breathed in, laid down on the mat, and then just immediately got an overwhelming smell of straight cat piss.
Yeah.
And I got real lucky because it was right to the left of me I didn't lay directly in it, and I didn't set my mat on it. So part of me was like really fucking grateful. And then the other part of me was like, which fucking cat did this, and which cat do I need to send through a fucking window?
My mom made me taste cat
I didn't
piss.
do anything about it, but I did have the thought. Like I have very vivid images of like.
You didn't hear me. My mom made me fucking taste cat piss.
What the
Okay,
fuck?
you know the smell of cat piss, right?
What the fuck?
You know the smell of cat
Why?
piss. You know how strong the smell
Yes.
of cat piss is, right?
Very much so.
So, I'm in kindergarten.
What the
I'm in
what
kindergarten.
the fuck?
I'm getting ready to go to school in the morning. I had like one of those plastic, it might have been like a fucking G.I. Joe backpack, like a vinyl plastic backpack, and the cat had pissed on it. My mom knew that that was cat piss. She's like, I don't know. I was like, oh, what's this? She's like, I don't know. Why don't you taste it? I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, yeah, just dip your finger in and taste it. So I fucking go up. I'm like 5 or 6 years old. I'm in kindergarten. Dip my finger in, taste it. Worst experience of my fucking life. Dude, cat piss, it tastes 100 times. It's the salty. It's so salty. It's like the saltiest thing you've ever tasted. All of that fucking cat piss smell immediately through my sinuses. I fucking threw up. I started fucking throwing up my breakfast right next to my backpack. I'm like crying.
What the fuck,
I'm
dude?
telling my mom, I'm like, what is that? What is it? She's laughing. She fell back on the couch laughing. I'm like, you knew? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm just totally losing my shit. Dude, it was awful. I went immediately. I put
Dude,
soap.
the fact that you're even a mildly well put together human is a miracle.
Bro, I went and I put soap in my mouth. I was like washing my mouth out with soap in the sink and like just trying to get the taste out of my mouth. It was horrible. I tasted it for like 3 days. Just it kept like lingering. It was fucking the worst
That
experience
sounds
ever.
awful. That sounds
Bro.
genuinely.
No, it's upsetting. I do not like the smell of cat piss. That's why
Well,
I
yeah,
don't have
'cause you
cats.
got fucking trauma.
He knows.
You got
Cats are not in
traumatized
my
as a
fucking
child.
house. No, I don't like the smell of cat piss.
What
at
would
all.
you rather do? Salvia or taste cat piss again?
Definitely salvia,
All right.
bro. Definitely salvia.
What the fuck type of
But-
question is that?
dude? No, it's
Who's ever choosing cat piss?
I don't know. Salvia is pretty intense.
Yeah, but cat piss is.
so to you, it's like a horrible, horrific thing.
No, I would
How much
choose
salvia do you have?
He
to
was like,
do?
I would choose salvia. Yeah.
How much salvia would you have to? Do you have to do? Is that the like how much?
Oh,
is it?
like enough to like go to another dimension for a minute.
Yeah. So what is the actual? It's
Salvinorin A.
Salvinorin A, like divin, but it's Salvia divinorin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The diviner stage.
Yeah. And so, but that's the, what is the actual active ingredient again? Salvinora A?
Yeah, salvinorin.
And it's
dash
only
A.
found in that plant.
Yeah.
Nowhere else.
As far as I know.
And so, like, earlier we were talking about like alien and God and like the ancient alien theory and shit like that. But they call DMT the fucking God molecule. Right, you heard
Right.
that before,
Yeah.
right? And so there's this theory that like one of the plants that has the strongest concentration of naturally found DMT is the acacia, right? I'm sure you've heard of that. There's like Mimosa hostilis or something. I think it might be the actual like botanical name.
All right.
But yeah, and so there's like a couple plants that are naturally found that have high concentrations of these substances. And so it's like there's this theory or hypothesis or whatever that the burning bush, that Moses burning bush might have been like, that might have just been a symbol of like the practice at the time, because the Egyptians had all this, you know, they used all kinds of drugs. They had like all this shit was written down. Like they knew what these substances did. They had practices and rituals around all these substances. And
or
I wonder,
it could have been he got some sort of STD and had a burning bush and got drugs to fix that.
yes, that is true as well. But anyhow, yeah. So the idea is that like they would burn this bush that had a high concentration, and they would have these visions. Yeah. Fucking chuckle monkeys over here. Goddamn chuckle monkeys. They're like, oh, he said burning bush. Oh, fucking god damn it. So with the Salvinorin A, like, where is that found in the world? Is it only found in like one region?
Up again.
This is
Who,
correct,
me?
Justin.
No.
No. You?
No. Fucking.
Couldn't be.
Jesus Christ.
Then who?
What the no.
Comes
Lost
from
me.
Oaxaca, Mexico.
Oaxaca are you talking about, man?
About Oaxaca, Mexico.
Yeah.
And salvia.
How long would it take
It's a hell of
you
a drug.
to Oaxaca there?
Probably a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
So dumb. So dumb. Dude.
Anyways, yeah, I recommend it. But I also recommend
But
after you do it to get other people to try it because that's really funny too.
Glad we got really stoned on this podcast.
Dude.
It was a good time.
No, but the Salvinorin A, there's other, what is it? The bufo, whatever, the frog, the frog stuff, the fucking toad.
Yeah.
That's down in that same area, and fucking mushrooms and fucking peyote. Like throughout that whole culture, they have a tradition of using psychedelic substances of like every variety. Like, homie, who came up with the fucking toad shit? Who's the first one that like squirted the juice on, you know what I'm saying? And
Like one person
or like licked
ate
the
the toad
fucking-
and died.
See,
Oh,
I can
well.
see where the licking came from.
yeah.
Like
Maybe we'll
it's just a
we'll
curious,
just taste
ignorant
it.
person just
Yeah.
like, what's this? I ain't. And they trip fucking balls and they're like, holy shit, check this out.
Mushrooms are a gamble though. You know, like mushroom identification
Like
is
if
like,
you say any idea in a hillbilly voice, you can see where it came from. Be like, hey, yo, right.
but like mushroom identification
Hey,
is
come
one
on
of
down
the
here.
oldest
Fucking lick
forms.
this toad, it'll be real to go.
Like
Make
that's
you see crazy shit.
come on down here and lick
What?
this toad,
Like a
man.
toad?
Come on down here, Billy. Lick this toad.
Come on down there, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have some of that frog legs.
I'm down here by the creek.
Dude, we had some bomb ass, like, what'd you call that, gumbo or jambalaya? Like, I don't know. It was bomb as fuck, though.
Yeah. I don't know the difference, to be honest.
Yeah. Tell us the fucking difference between a gumbo and jambalaya. It's like, maybe one's
no
more
idea.
soupy. Maybe one's more soupy, but it was like fucking amazing rice and sausage.
Sounds
and
delicious.
shrimp and fucking, dude. I'm hungry. I want some
Bomb
when I get
as
home.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it was
I'm
amazing,
hungry now.
right? Yeah.
Dude, you know those fucking Red Lobster biscuits?
Oh, yeah.
We had those in the cupboard and Lisa was going to make them and we forgot because I OCD tucked them in a corner so that they met up in the fucking corner next to the because
that
I do
happened.
weirdo shit like that. And I tucked them away and hid them like and then I found them behind the coffee pot and she's like, I thought they were on the counter. I'm like, they were. I went and I saw where I had fucking tucked them to, and I was like, God damn it. Like, I did that to myself.
Yeah. No, we found them recently. Like we were just perusing the store, and
Amazing.
It was like, oh, and then I finally fucking decided to make it. I was like, holy shit, that's right. And then I made it. I've never made them before, so I was like, let's see if I can do this. And then they're extremely fucking easy. Like, holy shit, they're easy. And then they
Bacon and jalapenos in them.
Yeah. That was my first thought. I was like, oh, how can I make this? And so, yeah. Bacon and jalapenos is a great fucking idea.
Put bacon and jalapenos in. Dude, you can almost put bacon and jalapenos in anything.
Right.
And,
It is
and
a good-
immediately,
yeah.
like, you could take bacon and jalapenos and put it on a steak.
It already has melted
Burger.
cheese, so.
And
the other
yeah, so many
essential
things. You can
ingredient.
add that to chicken. Bacon and jalapenos with chicken, pff, bomb. Almost any fucking meat you can add. Like, anything. Amazing.
Especially if you like jalapenos. Like there's some people where the heat don't, but I
Pizza.
tend to enjoy.
You can add bacon and jalapenos to almost. It doesn't even matter. A Hawaiian pizza, add bacon and jalapenos. Fucking next level. Any fucking pizza that you can think of, you add bacon and jalapenos to it.
You know what I've been really digging on pizza lately is bell peppers.
Yeah, I always get the combo. Always. No matter what, I always get a
Bell
combo.
peppers,
It has
mushroom, onion. Yeah, gotta. Essential.
I really like Hawaiian,
I do too,
and I really like combo. Those are probably my two favorite.
dude. Fuck yeah. It's
No,
almost
it's
like
funny,
we ate
like-
a lot of pizza places together.
Dude, it's funny because like we'll go eat somewhere and like
Yeah.
essentially just order two of the same thing
Nice.
because
No,
they're
I
very
literally,
similar.
and for a while, because I didn't want to think, I would just tell the person, like, just make exactly what he has. And then they try to ask me more questions, and I'm like, I don't think you understand
Yeah.
exactly what the fuck he's having.
like yeah, just make two of those.
And I'm like, just make it again. And I'd hate when they get, oh, like, I get it. You get question, like, are you sure? I'm like, yes, I'm totally, yes, do the thing, please.
Yeah. No, hella funny.
Fucking A, bud.
Yeah, he's pretty adventurous, but for the most part, we have a very similar. I would say very similar palate. Like some funky ass cheeses, dude. Those fucking jalapeno garlic olives. What the fuck, dude?
Incredible.
They're insanely good.
I gotta try one.
Yeah.
You don't like the pickled cabbage and stuff.
Well, I
Or
can
the
get
pickles
down
are
with the
getting into
kimchi.
some
I can
crazy
get down with the kimchi a little
Yeah,
bit.
the kimchi.
From time to time, I can, but bro, I can't get down with it like half of the meal or like a side of the meal. Like I could just have like a couple bites and maybe it with
Kimchi.
something. But I love a lot of different Asian food, for real. Yeah,
Real.
for real, for real. Need to pay you some bills. Out here rapping, rapping.
Pay our bills. Patreon.com.
Oh fuck.
Donate. What are we at on time? How long have we been here for?
$1:46.
Is that an hour and 46 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, math is good. You like that? Mm-hmm. Dude. So I've been going back to the drawing board on fucking a lot of shit, dude. I'm like reevaluating all kinds of shit, dude, and like really just approaching life from a different fucking angle, and it seems to be fucking working.
I'm trying to be a whole different type of obnoxious. I'm trying to be the type that's like the real
Pink
hippie.
Lamborghini.
No, like the real hippie fucking wake up or like preaches just to wake up early, fucking do yoga, just obsessively talk about yoga, like to a nauseating degree. It's great.
Nice.
My body's starting not to hurt.
Who's the Dobra?
awesome.
Is that how you say it? Dobra? The Dobra Bros or Dobra Brothers?
No
or-
idea what you're talking about.
There's some fucking I don't know. There's these brothers.
Listen, I'm just talking out of my fucking ass right now because we're on the podcast and I just fucking started doing yoga and it is dope. Like I try to do about 30 minutes every day.
Yeah, you should do
It's a good fucking.
Instagram or workout influencer, wear like
OnlyFans.
sexy clothing.
You
Yeah, I
should
don't know
just
about all that.
and
You
work
should just
out
do
on yoga
OnlyFans.
live stream.
do
Yeah, I don't know about
OnlyFans
all
yoga.
that.
No,
No,
you got to get that big dick rumor going, bro. Like in middle school. Oh, bro,
Right.
dude,
No,
hilarious.
it's lame and not funny, but it's super peaceful and it's you need to just do it. And I don't want to fucking try to put any other.
Yoga's not lame, bro. I've done yoga and it's not lame.
Yeah, I love yoga.
Yoga's actually fucking hardcore. Anybody that thinks that
I'm trying
yoga
to
is
get better
lame,
at it.
anybody that thinks that yoga is lame has not fucking done yoga.
All right, yeah. No, it was more like the fucking. Stoned.
Don't think yoga is lame though. The yoga's definitely not lame.
No,
I respect the yoga.
thanks.
Yeah.
No, it is fun. I like the fucking. I like the getting up early, and the reason I say obnoxious is because I've been consistent like every day. Telling my girl, I'm like, this shit is fucking great. I don't know why. I haven't been doing this shit before. I feel like a fucking idiot. Shit, it sucks. Like it sucks every fucking every morning. It gets getting a little easier. I can see how it like that's the thing with the yoga and this. Like, man, my muscles are tight. Like, holy fuck. And you don't realize till you try to do some of these fucking positions. And like again, I've only been doing it for 2 weeks. I'm still fucking basic, and some of this shit's like, god damn.
Bro, I was doing cosmic yoga with the kids.
But I want to get so much better at it.
Kicking my ass. This is kids yoga shit, bro.
My daughter
was kicking my ass.
My daughter
Did you
has
do any of it?
instinctively
Have
been
you
starting
done that
to do.
at all
Cosmic
with us?
Kids?
Yeah, we haven't. Yeah. So we did it the other night, but I think you had already retired to your domicile.
Nice.
Yeah, you were having an RV party. Yeah,
Here's my thought
It's a
process.
recreational
Is
vehicle.
Yeah.
I have the advantage of age. If I start this habit now, and I can get it now,
Respect.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Like, and the fucking shit was like, I already get up early for work. I just hate it. I was like, what if I just do it all the time? So if I have to get up early, it just doesn't fucking matter.
Right.
And I was like, that's a crazy concept. It's a fucking very easy, simple concept.
I just
that I should have
always get up
understood
like
a lot.
around 6 o'clock, and I've slept in. I don't know. We had that cold snap, and I was sleeping in a little bit, like to 8 or so.
Dude. Plus, my family sleeps late. My daughter sometimes sleeps in, and my wife will sleep until 10:30.
Damn.
Like this, I was
Crazy.
up. Just it was great because I was able to just sit on the fucking computer and like get shit organized and fucking
That's killer.
do the stuff I wanted to do. But then I was like, at a certain point, I was looking at the time. I was like, are they breathing? Everybody was breathing.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's good news.
And you're like,
Major
how many
one.
dabs in?
3.
Hell yeah.
3. But by this point, I had done 3 dabs in the morning, and then done yoga, went outside, and just kind of fucking sat and loaded bong bowls and stared at the trees. Because it's Sunday and there's nothing to fucking do in the morning. Like, I was like,
You were forest bathing?
well, genuinely, it's like that's what I like about getting up early is that I don't have to worry about giving myself that fucking extra little bit of like, oh, I can relax because the world hasn't started yet.
Yeah.
So I don't, unless I need to, and then it's like, all right, go time. But it's when I can
You
have
get that before the world starts, but before your world starts, you're like, all right, I'm going to
Yeah.
take advantage of this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, and so that's why I'm starting to push it back earlier because I like to. Like it's like 7 was like I could do this or like because I've been waking up before the alarm. It's like, all right, well if I'm waking up before the alarm, let's just fucking whoop, whoop.
6:15 has been like mine.
Yeah. No, and then I just try to do depending on how I feel, I either do like I've got down like a 30-minute good like flow where I can do it without hearing a fucking instructional deal. And I kind of just move and remember, and it makes me feel. And I know.
What do you put on music? What do you do?
Usually lo-fi. You know what type of music I listen. I just lo-fi. Just
No
and
Rush
sometimes
lately?
like not for yoga.
You and yoga to Rush?
It's like, dude, I'm in the morning. I take my morning mellow, dude. I am real about that morning mellow. That's also why I like it. I keep my mornings real, like lights off, just natural. Any natural, if it is natural, like by set because it has been, and then just fucking try to do yoga, and then I've been doing like a 30-day fucking yoga dealy. Just slowly making my way through it. So when I don't do my own, I do that so I can learn
It's like
more.
an instructional thing that
Yeah.
you're doing? Okay.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's Yoga with Adrian. She's very popular. It's a very easy to understand.
Yoga with Adrian.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Is she hot?
She's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's very easy to understand, and it's like a
Can
very
we write
just
that down? Yoga with
And I don't know. I've been enjoying it, and it's a much better habit than any other habit I've picked up, other than rock climbing, which I'm trying to get back into.
So is he.
So I'm trying to
He's trying to get Zach into it.
Yeah, so I'm trying to just stick with the fucking healthy habits.
We talked with the rock climbing gym about doing work and trade to get memberships, and I emailed them, but I haven't followed back up yet. So I can do that.
Tomorrow's going to be a big day.
Yeah.
Word up. Sir.
We need some deposits, and we got to get that shit fucking straight. We got to fucking... jobs.
Talking that straight inside baseball on the pod.
Yep. Straight up.
Yeah, we out here. We're doing this shit.
Yeah.
This ain't all we fucking do.
No.
We have more brain cells, I promise.
Yeah. And we can figure out how to sell merch online. I mean, people do it every day.
Yeah, we're getting
It's an easy thing.
Yeah.
I feel like people do it.
It only took me 5 months to set up a PayPal.
Yeah.
So give it another 2 to 8 business week months. We'll get there.
Yeah, so in the meantime, if you're still fucking paying attention, you're on here, this is on a clip or whatever.
You
need to make sure to
February and
fucking
November.
make sure to fucking do the things.
Patreon.com/StoneApeTheories podcast. Check out our fucking links on YouTube. Like, subscribe, comment, share our shit, tell your friends.
Give us suggestions.
Suggest shit. Join us.
Send us links. Send us
Photos
hilarious.
of your tits.
Yeah, send us memes. Send us fucked up photos. Send us, whatever. Send us
whatever
gifts.
you're ashamed of having on your phone, send to us.
Oh, damn. Yep.
Yeah.
Damn. And then we just do shame collages at the end of the year of all the pictures. Just release
The
it
wall
like
of
a
shame.
collage. Yeah,
I
dude.
could send in the picture of my mom's tits.
That would... Come on, man.
All right, and with that,
Yeah, go ahead and fuck on
and
fuck
fuck off.
Jesus.